the signal gets from Streamlabs to the Twitch control panel, I'll turn the ad break on. This is still, not quite correct. Monolith, for whatever reason, it's, I could actually put up the starting soon banner, hold on. But, for whatever reason, it's one of the few games where the window that you, it's not letting me run ads again. And give it a second. The window you have to drag around does not quite line up with how big the actual game window is. There's a weird, discrepancy for some reason. And it's resizing the window really annoying.
It's unusual. Kind of inconvenient.
Yeah. I've had that problem with a couple other things. I think Dead Cells is that way too. I don't know why. There's the ad break. Pre-show ad. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I went to go say hi to GoGo real quick in my own stream chat, and Twitch was like, just so you know, here's the chat rules for this channel. It's thanks.
Yeah, as if I didn't set them myself.
The thing that I wrote. Yeah, thanks. This is an interesting emote combination, GoGo. Haha reindeer and pride trans. Indeed.
Reindeer.
Oh.
Train deer.
Got a note too.
It might just be me.
Yeah, it's just a thing.
Yeah. Shredney's on the way.
Oh, is Shredney gonna come in? Okay, cool.
Yeah, they said that they were feeling a bit better and will eat.
Gonna munch squad and then come in a little bit later. That's cool. We got the traditional triangle in this evening. I have begun describing our different host configurations in terms of shapes, which is the kind of thing that would be insufferable to me if anybody else did it.
We're allowed. We are allowed.
Yeah. That's what the shapes are. I still don't know what the forms are, but we can figure that out in the future.
The forms are our different personas that we end up taking on every now and then.
That's
so
deep. Hey, I almost forgot to get the intro thing open. Gotta do that real quick.
So depending on the moment, you might be PJ, or you might be Planet Jane, or you might be something else entirely. Insert one of your many aliases here.
Yeah.
Glowy looking lava lamp. Sure.
That's a extremely deep cut.
You know how I roll.
Once long ago when the world was young. Alright, the ad break is nearing its end in a few seconds, and then I will play the intro music. Pajamas, yes. Okay, here comes the intro. Ba-ba. 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 Any second now. I really need to convince CC to get Fubar on this thing.
Thou must be thou.
Shapes and forms.
It is 9 p.m. on the East Coast, 8 p.m. in Chicago, which means that it's time for Shapes and Forms. We have only a 2-part docket today. We are going to be playing Monolith for the first 2 hours of the show, and then we're going to finish up with GeoGuessr at the end. If you are not familiar with Monolith, I don't blame you, because it's been a very long time since we played it on Shapes and Forms proper. God, we last played this in, I think, 2017? When it was still new, on the show. But yeah. Also, I forgot to do the other part of the intro, which is that I am Planet Jane, and I am joined by Trevor Whatever.
Hey.
And, that's not what I meant to do. There was a secret over here, though. So I guess it's good that I did. And, we will most likely have Shredney in a little while. If everything goes according to plan.
That's the story.
That's the story. You never know with Shredney. They're a tricky ferret. It's always planning something.
Scheming.
Hello, Gogo.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Monolith.
It's a video game.
It's a video game.
You're a ship. You're not controlling the ship. You are the ship.
You are the ship. It's like Fantasy Zone.
Yeah.
Which is a game that I always talk about as though everybody has played it, but it's like a fairly obscure Sega arcade title.
Yeah, that's okay.
It was like their big hit for the Master System, actually, I think. Like the port of that.
Really?
Yeah, that and like the original Alex Kidd, which...
I find myself like going... I don't forget that the Master System exists, but reminders of its existence are just like, oh yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, like, I think it was reasonably successful in Japan, but, like, not that much.
I think that the problem is that the Genesis's name is literally the Genesis, making people think that it was the first Sega console when really it was probably, like... the third or fourth at that point.
It would have been the second, like, main one, but I think they were another company like Nintendo that before they got into, cartridge consoles, Nintendo had, like, the color TV and whatever. Which was, like, their like, little Pong machine or whatever the hell it was.
Gogo says that we're liars. Because we said that this is the first time that we played Monolith
in what
a while.
Said is that it was the first time we played Monolith on Shapes and Forms in a while.
Yeah, it's not part of the canon if it's on Magic Planet Live.
Yeah, Magic Planet Live is a land of no laws.
A different beast entirely.
Yeah. But the last time this was played on actual Shapes and Forms episode was... No, it was 2018. But, I mean, that's still 2 years ago at this point.
It's the Negative Zone MPL.
Oh, Jesus. I hate this thing. So, the thing with this room is you like, go and fight this mini-boss and you get rewards for it, but the mini-boss is far harder than it should be to make the rewards at all worth it. So I just don't engage with that. Maybe that's a bad strategy, or maybe I just need to get good. Hello, WM Radar? Am I reading that right?
You don't know what we can find, so why don't you come with me, little girl, on Magic Planet Live?
I don't know what this is a reference to, but I do appreciate it nonetheless.
That sounds like William Radar Storm, who is a friend of mine from TVT.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Magic Carpet Ride by Steppenwolf. Okay, cool.
We're rocking and rolling, playing a roguelike where we're a spaceship.
Yeah. I always thought, and I think I brought this up on Tuesday, the whole, like, action roguelike subgenre, which was, like, Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, this, Dead Cells, a couple other things. I always thought this was, like, one of the best of those games. And it just kind of never got its due. I don't really know why.
Well, to be fair, there were a lot of them.
There were. I think it might have just been a victim of market saturation.
Yeah.
Because this originally came out in, like, mid-2017.
Yeah.
And I think that might very well be what happened. My hope is
Is that a
the
ferret?
Hello.
Oh, it's
That's a win.
Hello.
I'm not a ferret. I'm a crow. Caw.
Crows.
For a second, Trey, I thought you were talking about the boss, and I was like, I don't know, it doesn't look like any ferret I've ever seen. How do you bring up the map? There we go.
Yeah.
The map button.
Thanks, man.
The map. Yes, indeed. Press the
Screen
menu
ratio?
button to press the menu button to bring up the menu. Press the A button to A.
Press the jump button to jump. It's an actual tutorial tooltip in a game I played once, and I wish I could remember what game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. This had an expansion pack come out on Christmas, and I hope that it revives interest in the game, like at least a little bit, because
Streaming.
I really enjoy this game.
Pew 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 pew.
Indeed. Wow. Alright. We get money, we get a health point, a shield, a map, and a bomb. That's really nice.
Well, a game I sort of like got an update out of nowhere recently.
What game?
Hardcore Mecha.
Oh yeah, you were playing that the other day.
Yeah.
What is?
They
what
added
is that
a
like?
mode that's like just a PvE mode where you could, but so the thing is, in the main campaign of the game, you can only use the one mech, and it gets upgrades and stuff. But
it's the same robot at
But
the end
there's
of the day. Yeah.
but in the new mode, which is I forgot what I think it's called, simulation mode, is you fight like waves of enemies, and you can unlock new usable mechs and
Interesting.
upgrades and stuff.
Reminds me. It sounds like fucking Grinder from the old Mechasol games.
Except it's a side-scroller game, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
The game
Listen.
pulls a fast one on you because, like, when
You
first
are.
they throw you in. It's like a super robot thing, but then like
Nice.
you beat the fight, and then it zooms out, and it's actually just a TV, and then it shows you like that there's actually like a real
Hello,
robot, like gritty war going on, and you get dropped into that instead.
That's so pointless. Like I'm sure it works better in practice than you're describing it, but it's just like, this is funny. Watch out, that spaceship has a knife. What do you have? A knife? No.
No!
What do I think? What are my thoughts on the non-existence of kin selection as a distinct extension to the modern evolutionary synthesis? Hello to you too, Haru.
Additionally, what are our thoughts on yaoi?
Gay rights.
Yaoi. Whenever I hear the word yaoi, I can't help but think of a post on Tumblr that edited Bowser Jr.'s voice to make him sound as if he were saying it.
No!
Regular love, yaoi love, yuri love.
I see
I
no
know
difference.
different.
Love is love. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't realize I was, like, making a choice there. That's annoying. Oh, well.
Do not kink shame Bowser Jr.
Does Yaoi is gay?
Bowser Jr. is a child.
That's true, actually. The rumor come out, does Bruno Mars is gay?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know. Bowser Jr. is a turtle creature of some sort.
But also a dragon, kinda.
First of all, I don't think there's a name for his species. But, like, what is Bowser?
He's
Like-
King Koopa.
But like,
He's-
what is that though?
He's ostensibly a same member of the family that involves the Koopa Troopas and the related kin of theirs, but like, it's hard to determine given that they have abilities that the others are incapable of.
I just had the phrase Koopa Kinney enter my head, and you're welcome.
Cursed.
I'm sorry. But, I don't know, maybe it's like a, Bowser is a Longui, a traditional Chinese mythological creature that is like a dragon turtle.
Ruh, ruh, like a dungeon dragon.
Yeah. I remember that song. Well, it's originally from Scenario by a Tribe Called Quest featuring the leaders of the New School, but
Yep.
believe it is generally associated with Nicki Minaj nowadays.
Yeah.
For a second,
Was
I
it-
thought
was
you
it-
said Neggy Minaj.
Was it
Nicki
Roman's Revenge?
Minaj.
That
I
one.
don't remember what that song
It-
is actually called, now that I think of
it-
it.
It was her and Eminem at any rate, and she was definitely Roman, like in her
Yeah,
persona that she
Yeah,
has
it
or
was when
whatever.
she
But
was-
like,
when she was trying to do this Slim Shady thing. I forgot about that.
Roaming
Yeah.
around.
Roaming around at the speed of sound.
Roman Reigns.
That's...
WWE.
yeah.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah, he's a wrestler that people don't like.
Do people... I don't know how people feel about, like, any wrestler, other than,
There's- People don't like Roman Reigns enough that there is a Wikipedia article about how much people don't like Roman Reigns.
Oh, that's just funny. You know,
Yeah.
I feel a little bad for him, but also that's just kind of funny.
Yeah,
Or
then
is it
there's like a
like-
difference between
It-
wrestlers, a wrestler that people don't like because they're like,
An effective heel versus one who's
you know,
like a jerk.
just like, yeah. So it's
Is Roman Reigns an effective heel, or is he
because
a
like
bad
there's
person?
faces that people hate.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah.
A lot of it's in the writing. A lot of it's in the.
Yeah, I find it interesting when they have characters that are essentially written as faces that become heels through fan through fan backlash,
Yeah,
only to become faces again by way of the heel persona becoming beloved. That's what happened with the New Day.
Isn't that what happened with The Rock too?
Yeah.
When I was like 8, I didn't know anything about wrestling, but my grandfather watched a lot of wrestling.
Right.
So I would like just watch it with him, and the only thing that stuck out to my tiny child brain was the phrase, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?"
When I was 8, I
Mhm.
thought The Rock was the coolest shit.
Well, yeah, me too. But like, I would say that all the time, and it annoyed the fuck out of my mom.
That's incredibly
The
good,
cream of the
actually.
crop.
The cream
I'd say it after
of the
farting.
crop. Oh my god, the cream.
The the cream of the crop video is just the wildest shit ever put
I mean,
into
the
film.
the funniest wrestling video is still the fucking math one.
The math one is also really good. And that gives me plus 60% chance of winning.
The
I don't
robot you're
remember the
fighting
whole
reminds
thing.
me of the robots from Nier.
Yeah.
I think I brought it up on this stream before.
The
I
math
probably
promo?
you probably have.
It's a good promo. You can't do that guy's voice, it's impossible. Why explode the robot? They're just sharing their CD collection with you. I get it, because it looks like
That's-
a CD.
That's exactly why we're exploding the robot.
He likes insert artist.
Your
we don't
basic
like.
weapon.
Get your
has
fucking
piercing.
mixtape away from me.
Your basic weapon has piercing.
Your basic weapon has piercing.
Your basic
Wow.
weapon.
I sure am. Next.
I already own Kind of Blue.
Gotta get yourself a limited edition copy of the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's something I would like to own. I like Cowboy Bebop less than most people do, but the soundtrack is like unimpeachable.
Fair.
It's a very good soundtrack. So, what's your name? Yoko Kanno did the music for that? I think that's...
I can't remember off the top of my head, but that sounds right.
Yeah. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Yoko Kanno. Okay, I was right. Awesome. I'm right about everything, except when I'm not.
I am objectively correct, always and forever.
Yeah. Me when I'm writing a review.
There are two kinds of opinion. My opinion and the wrong opinion.
We're
Free money.
free money. What's this all about?
It's free real estate.
Oh, okay. Well,
As someone who goes to a college that has a famous jazz program, William is sorely disappointed that they never play anything from Cowboy Bebop. That is fair, actually, because I mean, when you have the resources to create something that people are going to react positively to, you cannot help but just be slightly disappointed when they go for the more basic fare.
If I had to explain the concept of cell phones to a Catholic military order in the year 1331, which order would I pick? Obviously, the Teutonic Knights. Next question.
I'm glad that you had an answer on hand for that, because I sure didn't.
I just picked one that I knew.
Shout out to Crusader Kings, I guess.
Yeah, well, that would be like more the EU4 era, but like same stuff, generally speaking.
Yeah.
It's all history. Trolled the saxophonists by suggesting they play Tank. What's the troll there? It's just a good song.
Tank the singer, or...
I remember that guy. Vaguely. He was,
Yeah,
what was his thing again?
I think that his was... I remember the name of his album. It was Sex, Love, and Pain, but I can't remember which song it would have been. I keep thinking of Trey Songz songs when I'm trying to think of what Tank would have recorded for some reason. Like...
I had this second where I was like, wasn't he part of the Dungeon family? And I'm like, no, that's Bone Crusher, who was somebody else entirely.
Let's see. This is gonna bother me, so of course I'm
You
looking.
may look it up, yeah. By all means. The only times we disallow Wikipedia on the show is during GeoGuessr.
Right. He made Please Don't Go. There we go.
Alright.
Yeah.
Please don't
Also-
go.
Also, When We in 2017, which is missing a word from its title.
You know. Or maybe it's just called When We.
It absolutely is just called When We, but the implication is still there.
Fair enough.
I was reading an article on TVT today that talked about that sort of thing where it might not be directly said, but the vulgar part of a phrase that is said by a character is still very much there by implication. They call it parenthetical swearing.
Oh, I didn't even make that connection. I thought it was just like, when we kiss, I swear I could fly.
Yeah.
You know.
You know.
Bebop the genre? The only exposure I have to Bebop is, like, the name. I don't know anything about the genre at all, really.
Oh, I've watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Do 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 do.
What do you think of Rocksteady?
I think, isn't that also a genre of music?
Yes.
It's like a
Sure.
dance genre or something, I think.
Yeah. Bellows.
And it's the first time I've gotten to the bellows since I started playing again, although I don't expect to live very long.
Cute bat.
I have no idea what's up with this. I'm not a fan
Cute
of this.
bat.
I'm not a fan of this bullet pattern you got going on, buddy. What is this? Okay. Alright. Yeah,
Toho.
okay. Alright. 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 Right, I forgot that I had a one-up. Okay. Zubat's really let himself go. I shouldn't find that as funny as I do.
Oh boy.
It doesn't even look like a Zubat.
Looks like... Gosh, what Pokemon did that one even resemble?
You could make a case for Golbat, I think.
Yeah,
What's
maybe.
the goofy bat that's like fuzzy and
Oh,
That's the weird nose.
Swoobat.
Swoobat.
Yeah, I like Swoobat. It's cute. It's the only Pokemon that learns Heart Stamp, I think. That might not be true anymore, but it was when it was introduced.
I know that the memes say that we're not supposed to like Zubat, but Crobat though.
I like
Well, Zubat's fine. Zubat's problem is showing up every 3 fucking steps in a cave.
Yeah, they, the issue was that the, first couple gens, they kind of did not pay very much mind to, like, spacing out the encounters evenly. Pardon me. Which led to a lot of that kind of thing. And then in
Right.
Gen 3, it was Wingull, which I think is honestly a much less interesting Pokemon.
Crobat is a big friend.
Listen, it took them like, what, 6 generations to figure out that the whole HM system was annoying? Don't worry about it. Alright?
Don't worry about it. Increases max ammo by 5%.
I had to concentrate on that one. Oh good, another mini boss. Let's go. Did they lose
Emphasis on
HMs?
the mini.
Yeah. Well, I think he only went down so quickly because I've got like an extremely dope weapon right now.
Fair.
This fucking like blue spray that freezes everything, but also is bullets. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'm not too worried about it.
Cryogenics, baby.
Yeah. Should actually probably go challenge the boss, since this is unfortunately our max HP right now. Good skull rep in this game. There's actually a... I don't know why that statement made me think of this, but there's actually a second character you can unlock in this game, and I have no idea how you do it. Okay. Well, how does this thing work again? Recover 20% ammo and choose a new keyword for your weapon. Alright. Let's see. Triple, split, shotgun style, piercing. Give me triple. I want to make this even stupider. Yes, this
Stupid
is good.
mode,
This
baby.
is good. Sicko mode begins playing loudly in the background.
Pow, 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 whoop, pow.
Who is Pebbles? I am happy to be greeted by them, but I don't know a Pebbles. Do you, Trey?
Pebbles is William's cat. Yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah.
That's a good name.
Hello.
For a cat. Admittedly,
She's
I did have the thought, like, maybe it's like a dog, but wrong animal.
She's a sweet bab.
Cats are good.
Cats are good.
I did some mildly amusing the other day. I woke up at like 8 a.m. and apparently at some point when I was asleep, my brain conceived the thought that we needed to get a cat and name it Golgotha, which I proceeded to DM my girlfriend about at 8 in the morning as she was sleeping. And then later she was like, but why? And I could not answer her because I don't remember what asleep me was thinking about that.
Right.
You know.
Well, we'll figure things out afterward.
Yeah.
Sleep thoughts are the type of thing where you just accept them.
Yeah. I always kind of wanted to get an orange cat named Mango.
Mangoes.
Mango.
The Nimbus has been broken.
Yes, that means that I can go fight the boss now. But I should get a new weapon before I do that. Can gun down these little skull boys. Mango Jerry? That's a reference to the band Mungo Jerry, who might themselves be referenced to something. It's like a character from Cats, I think. Why do I know that? Out in the Shadows, that's why.
I don't even watch Todd enough to know that.
It was a band he covered on his One Hit Wonder series, which is something I watched like pretty much religiously whenever it goes up. I really like that series.
It's a good one. I haven't seen as many of those as I have with his pop reviews though.
They're like I think they're a little bit better because they let him really get into stuff that's like more up his alley. I don't know.
Laser. No one can defeat the quad laser.
Well, it's funny you say that, Trey, because it is a quad laser. No one can defeat it. Alright, who do we got here? The firewall. Alright. I hate all the bosses down here, so there's no reason for me to say that I hate this boss, because, like, you know.
They're mean.
They're all bad.
They're rude.
It's a hard time. Like, this is a game that takes, you know, it's also a shmup in addition to its roguelike stuff, and this is where you start to really feel the, you know, like the R-type influence.
Right.
It's fire instead of asteroids, but it's all the same in the end. That sounded way more fatalistic than I meant it to. Alright. Well, we killed it. Now what?
The evil is defeated. Now what?
Doug? What's a Doug? I guess that's what they call the little secret areas. I should check out this secret room quick before we go down to the next floor. I'm actually talking about the game today. What the fuck?
In Shredney's absence, we have resorted to the most basic of gaming topics. Yeah. Actually talking about the game.
The forbidden taboo. They also added the ability to teleport to rooms you've explored already, which I am very happy about.
ETG influence, baby.
Yeah. It's another game that did that too, and I can't remember what it is now.
Speaking of, Exit the Gungeon is making its way to PC finally.
Exit the Gungeon?
What's Exit the Gungeon?
It is the sequel to Enter the Gungeon, where you are... I think that it's a side-scroller instead of a instead of the The
Sorry.
top down.
Yeah, I actually
But-
do kind of think I remember that being announced now.
I
But
totally forgot about it.
yeah,
Yeah, I did too until
I've been thinking about like stuff that has been like on the Apple Arcade lineup, because a lot of it has actually been stuff that I found interesting, but
that's where I heard of it, right?
wasn't fully sure whether or not I wanted to spring for the subscription, since you know there's 30,000 other subscription services
Yeah,
already.
I also kind of
Yeah.
forgot about the Apple Arcade, to be honest.
It is a thing.
Hello, SF Sorrow.
Hello, Edlin.
Wyatt the Gungeon.
How is
Enter
the dungeon?
Exunt the Gungeon.
No, the third game in the trilogy would be Zit the Gungeon, which just kind of sounds gross, to be honest.
Build the Gungeon. Destroy.
Destroy, build, destroy the Gungeon. We've fallen into just empty reference humor. We've become a Family Guy sketch.
Oh boy.
We're not gonna end this dungeon now.
Hey, Lois.
No.
More curses. Curses break faster. Okay.
You spoony bard.
I like these big purple homing bullets.
They're interesting.
You know what else is interesting?
Video games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what have you guys been up to lately?
Dying.
Alright, well...
Playing Warframe, which, you know, kind of similar.
Yeah,
Occasional Slay the Spiring.
Hello, Alice. Slay the Spire is good. I enjoy that game. Have you tried the new character yet?
I still haven't unlocked them.
Ah, okay.
I
Yeah, you
haven't
need
won a
to-
run yet.
You need to win a run, that's right, I forgot about that. It's an interesting experience. I have
It's
no
like I don't
idea.
even have all the unlocks yet.
I have no idea what's going on with this, like, circuit thing. What were you engineering, Alex? I already told you I
Our
was
downfall.
contemplating a kin selection. Look, don't make Alice spill her plans for world domination.
Oh hey, I think the English version
They're under a
of Arc Knights
non-disclosure
came out.
agreement.
I should download that.
What came out?
Arc Knights Mobage that I was waiting for. The English release was coming out.
Was I also waiting for that? I feel that name sounds familiar.
It's got good designs.
That might be why I was interested. I should download it after the show and
Unhand her will backslide.
I'll steal it. No one will ever know. Hey, we're getting in a rut. That entire short is just beautiful
has-
nonsense.
It has no right to be as amusing as it is.
It's like a parody of something, but
What short? What are we talking
Uh,
about?
Take the Dover voice.
Dover Voice.
Oh.
Unhanded.
Also, have you seen that that Star Wars short comedy thing with Palpatine?
I don't think so.
Very funny. I
Oh,
can't
wow,
remember
this
what it's called.
is really good. I wish I had enough money to buy it.
Purchases.
Me when I see something that's
Too expensive for me to buy.
Microtransactions.
Me browsing the cheese section at the local deli.
Arc Knights has a 4.9 out of 5 on Google, which is actually kind of impressive.
That is impressive.
You're impressive.
Thank you.
Aww.
Do you guys remember the one time I did a thing on my YouTube channel where I played through a mobile game, and it was that like really crappy,
Uh-huh.
bizarre, fucking, what was it called? It was like Schoolgirl Simulator or something.
Oh no.
It was very strange and like mostly not in a good way, but it was funny to look at.
Still
That's
better
cursed.
made than the Yandere simulator.
Well, no, didn't we? I don't remember if, who I had this conversation with, but we eventually found out that most of the assets were stolen from Yandere Simulator.
I mean, and most of the assets from Yandere simulator were stolen
It's
from
just thievery all the way down. Raid Shadow Legends. What even is that? Like, I know the meme that it gets plugged everywhere, but I don't know what it is.
It's just like an
It's-
mobile RPG thing.
Yeah,
Ah.
mobile RPG, gotcha, etc.
It's not even that good, but they have a lot of money.
They pay for ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Why did I come in here with the default weapon? What the fuck was I thinking?
Oh no.
Alright, well, I'm ready to die.
Overlord!
Just gonna face the final boss with my pea shooter. It's no problem. I did get the thing that improves my default weapon, so maybe this is less of a bad idea than I think it is, but it doesn't feel like a great idea, I'll tell you that much.
The Overlord listened to the Notorious B.I.G. beforehand and said that can be arranged.
Alright. Bah.
Humbug.
Oh,
Alright, let's go back to the main menu.
back to reality.
Oops,
Oop, there goes gravity.
I'm gonna talk to the cat. What's up, buddy?
Meow. You better be careful down in the bellows. It's where things really start to get kind of brutal.
I like your
Yeah.
voice for the cat.
Everything prior is almost just a demo.
I believe the joke there is that you could play the first couple floors of the game in the demo version of the game. Do you have anything I haven't
Something
unlocked?
caught your eye.
I do, actually.
One-time care package delivery.
I will buy the mirror bomb. I don't know what this is. Sure?
Use one required. Good doing business with you.
Can be
Yeah.
toggled? I don't know what that's all about. Maybe we like get something at the start of the next run? Oh, that's appears to exactly be what happens. Yeah, alright. Okay. I guess that's how you like get a leg up at the start of a run if you're so inclined. By the way, there is also a point multiplier in this game. Never have been able to figure out if that actually does anything or not.
Right.
I think it might give you more money. That cat has seen some shit. I really like the cat, actually. He's a friend. Scrap runner. Yeah.
So be it.
So be it. But yeah, this game and its expansion are, I think, like $18 or something. It's worth the price. You should buy it if you are interested in what you're seeing here.
And it's a roguelike, so you can play it forever.
Yeah. If I had, there's that, I think it's a BBC show where they ask people, like, what their island albums would be. This would be one of my island games, probably. Vulcan.
Island games.
Island Games also sounds like a dev studio, but I don't think it actually is.
Island Records.
That might be why I think of it is. Desert Island Discs? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I've never actually listened to it, but I'm familiar with it.
Another collector, yes? How about a trade? A cartridge for just 25% max ammo. Practically a steal.
actually
buying
to
something
take
from this Hollow Knight
So it
character.
is done. We are both richer for it.
Yeah, he kind of does look like a Hollow Knight character. The scope. I will take the scope, yes. Cartridges are usually worth getting. Why does the shopkeeper sound like Eddie Izzard? Is that what Eddie Izzard sounds like? I don't honestly know. Let's go.
I wasn't doing a particular impersonation or anything. I just wanted him to sound different from the cat.
That's a, you know, it's a good place to start.
Valid.
You gotta make all your characters
So-
distinct.
It's the ferret.
Yo.
Hello, Trinity.
Hi.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, a little.
Did you enjoy your nosh?
Trey.
Yes.
I can't believe the shopkeeper from Monolith is in the call.
Pleasant.
Oh dear.
How are you, Trinity?
I guess alright.
That's good. You know how I am?
How?
Surrounded by 3 serrated metal discs.
That's not so much a how as a,
Rude.
like, what? I mean, like a what question or a where.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's a how.
No, how?
I'm pretty sure, Shredney. Also, the music in this game is really funky. I don't know if you guys in the chat can hear it particularly well, but I hope you can.
Hello, Sorrow. And other people.
Yeah, we actually have a surprisingly popping chat tonight, which is
Huzzah!
really nice.
What's
Grinder.
popping?
Bah!
This man is going to help me find a date.
What?
his name
like
is
the
Grinder, yeah.
Or-
No, the boss's name is Grinder, yeah.
Oh.
If
Like
if by
the
date
owl.
you mean like
Look,
casual sex
Look.
and literary discussion, then sure.
sorry, hold up. I don't think the second part is part of the Grinder business model, Shredney.
What?
Like, according to like the, you know, like people who I know on Twitter who have used Grindr, a shocking number of professors and like lit majors and shit use it, and I don't know why.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a great way to, like, get into something, but then you find out that you, like, disagree on interpretations of, like,
Get into
James
something.
Get
Joyce's
into
Ulysses.
God damn it, Win. That's
and
my
then-
job.
Then your date ends in tragedy because,
Your date ends in tragedy because, like, you know, you
Freddy.
disagree on the definition of mutualism.
I would describe myself as mutually assured.
And to answer the question both at once, yes.
Destruction.
Yes.
Yes.
Recovers 1 HP.
I don't know if we needed that one, Red Trey.
No, we did.
Hearts are pretty universal in video games.
Except for in Castlevania.
What do they do in Castlevania?
They give you like sub-attack ammunition.
That's
Who was the friend floating in that room?
that's the shopkeeper. He's like a tofu man? No, no.
No, the other one. Cause like
Oh, was there somebody else in there? I can go back and take a look.
yeah, there was
Tofu
another fella.
The shopkeeper, this guy, is a tofu man. This fellow is probably a mini boss that we will fight later.
Sup. There are only 2 kinds of faces I remember. Which are you?
He said enemies and traitors. Sorry, I forgot you were voicing the characters this evening. My bad.
Enemies and traitors.
Ooh, okay. Gain a random upgrade, lose a random
Emily
upgrade.
and Tweetworth.
What do we,
Wait,
enemies and traitors.
Enemies and traitors.
Scrap
What is the
runner.
Korean game I have on my phone?
Sure. We got focus. We can return.
I downloaded a Korean game and I don't remember doing it.
Me, when I download
Yes,
a
the
Korean
skeleton
game,
imbalance.
don't remember doing it. That's like the equivalent of Deals with the Devil in Isaac, except they're much less overpowered in this game.
Take you to another level.
Yeah.
Got you dancing with the devil.
What is that from?
Wicked Games by the Weekend.
All right, it's a game that's completely in English, but for some reason the
Which is not to be confused
icons.
with Wicked Games by, I think it's Chris Isaac, which is, you know, and I don't
Wicked
want
Games
to
done
fall
quick.
in love
Wicked games done quick.
with you.
Well, Jane, you called it.
Hey, this mini boss is evil. What the fuck is this, bud?
Yeah, he's a rude boy.
Bud.
Laser blast bomb. I got bombs now. Is what I got.
A giga laser.
So he's a rude boy, but he doesn't. But he isn't like, you know, ska dancing.
I knew you were going to make some kind of rude boy culture joke the second you said he's a rude boy.
Rude boy this. I'll mash up the plate.
Yeah. I am existent.
We vibing.
Yeah. Literally just vibing.
I'll
we're-
be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Like 15 minutes.
Alright.
Okay.
10, 15.
20, 25, 5.
10,
I'm just
20,
naming
30,
multiples
40.
of 5.
Can you tell? Oh, wait. Tell me
It's
that
been
again.
a long time coming. I've
Sorry.
been lost in the night and learned how to do the Dougie
Got
with
the
the
Rubik's
devil
one.
in the moonlight.
Dance with the devil in the pale moonlight.
Yes. Hey, Shredney.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Give me the pulsar gun. Let's fight the boss. We are coming up on the first hour break where we will read the donors for the week.
I used to think that Behemoth was pronounced that,
Behemoth.
but it's Behemoth.
It's actually Behemoth because moths are good. That's a lie.
I mean-
We can't help it. We are moths to the flame.
I'm a moth, like, spiritually sometimes.
Mothman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in English it would be behemoth. In Hebrew it would be behemoth.
Well, yeah,
Ba-
but like
Bahamut.
those are different words, basically. Like they mean the same thing, but that's just how languages interacting with each other works. What do we got here?
Bahamut would be the what is it called? The Arabic equivalent.
Sword. Another pulsar. Ooh, with chain lightning. Yes, please. Give me this. I wish
Listen.
to have it.
You cannot reject chain lightning when it is offered to you in a video game.
It's a good thing to have basically in every game that it exists in.
Always.
Also, because this is a pulsar gun, it's got tons of ammo. So,
Yeehaw.
one of your friends is scared of moths. Oh no. To be honest, I don't really like moths when they're like inside. I'm fine with them out in the natural habitat though.
That's simply because they're in the wrong space.
Yeah, I don't like things out of their correct context in general. Like,
Hmm.
I don't like it when, rodents are in my... Not rodents, vermin are in my house, because that's not where they belong.
Hmm.
They belong outside, in the great outdoors. Not to be confused with the just sort of okay outdoors, otherwise known as New Jersey.
Aw.
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
This is not your beautiful house. Certainly, I hope that the moth's beautiful wife is not in my home.
Letting the days go by, letting water go. Yeah.
Into the blue again after the money's gone.
Once in a lifetime, water flowing on.
You guys ever see that Tumblr post where it's somebody they're diving and they're near one of those areas where there's like a sub lake under the water because of different water densities?
I have seen that before, yeah.
And then somebody just replied to it with a really zoomed in picture of David Byrne's face from the Once in a Lifetime video.
Take the water from the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, letting the days go by. I like that song.
And
There is water at the bottom of the ocean. Take the water out of the ocean.
in the waterlogged city of Atlantis.
Have you ever heard the album that's from?
Yes. Although, actually, wait, no, I haven't. I don't think.
Remain
Is
in
that...
Light.
No, okay, yeah, I have. All right.
Yeah, that is a really good album.
Yes.
Kind of ends on a weird note, like the last couple of songs.
It's a Talking Heads record.
I mean, that's true, but at the same time, it's like Fear of Music ends with Drugs, which, while a very strange song, makes kind of like perfect sense in context. Whereas, like, Remain in Light is like endless funk bangers, and then suddenly the last three songs are really slow and really weird. And really downbeat.
Endless Funk Bangers would also be a great album title. Like, I mean, obviously a little bit tongue-in-cheek, just kind of inherently, but
obviously, like, it sort of sounds to me like, an homage to either 20 Jazz Funk Greats or, there's this one Venetian Snares album that has, like, a name that is, like, I can't remember what the title is. I'll have to look it up.
Songs About My Cats?
No, I'm not talking about Songs About My Cats.
That's the only Venetian
That is
Snares
a Venetian
record I
Snares
know
album.
by heart.
Yeah.
Snares.
Vulcan.
The album is Higgins Ultra Low Track Glue Funk Hits, 1972 to 2006.
I do like just album titles that are lies.
Yeah, me too.
Because I don't know very much about Venetian Snares, but I know that none of that is true.
It also opened. Oh yeah, and the front of it is a tube of super glue with the Venetian Snares name on it, along with the full title of the record. It's very good. Also, it opens with "Dance Like You're Selling Nails," which is this completely insane jungle track with this classically trained operatic coloratura soprano singing like raga DJ cliches over top of it.
Alright. Yeah.
Incredible.
That's just what electronic music was in the 2000s.
Well, I mean, if you were Venetian snares.
Nah, you know. There's a lot of weird stuff. There was a... And I only remember this because I saw it on one of those iTunes Essentials compilations. There was a song by an IDM artist, and I wish I could remember their name, but the name of the song was Sound of a Man's Penis Slapping Against His Leg as He Runs. That was the title of the song.
Cursed.
Cursed. Shredney's been put deep in thought by this song title.
It is a track by Twerk.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I actually liked the song very much now that I'm thinking about it, but it had a funny title. Hot? I don't know about that.
Happy songs for happy people.
Yeah, I don't mean stuff like that. I mean just like factual lies. Like, you know, I mean, like, Shredney brought up 20 jazz funk rigs, which I don't even think is 20 tracks long.
It isn't.
Yeah. You know.
LCD Sound System's 4533 is more like 48 minutes or some shit.
Yeah, you know. It's just lies is what they are.
Or, like, I was just thinking there is an album by, like the one album that actually was full-length album by, the Blue Orchids is called The Greatest Hit.
Just one of them?
Yeah, I mean, granted, it's also like
a visitor.
to, you know, like taking a hit,
Yeah, you know.
and by which I mean in the drug sense.
The Blue Orchids are referenced in the video game Marathon.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Durandal sings one of their songs at one point.
Which song?
I don't remember. Or was that the Whirling Orchids? That's a different band.
Yeah, I think that would be a different band. The Blue Orchids, their song "The Flood" is really, really good.
But you know.
Incidentally.
Bungie.
Oh yeah, and also "Mad as the Mist and Snow" is really good, and it's an adaptation of it. It's a setting of a Yeats poem, actually.
Setting of a Yeats poem.
Eat?
But
I can feel Shredney wanting to destroy me through the monitor.
I don't know.
The
No,
Nimbus.
I'm too tired.
It breaks. Again.
But yeah, the Blue Orchids were formed by
Why do these popcorn robots want us dead?
Who can say?
founding members of the Fall who had left. Because, you know, Mark Smith was getting progressively more insufferable.
Do you think that calling your band The Fall is bad luck?
I'm not sure. It was actually they were named by their bassist Tony Friel, who was the first person to leave, funnily enough. After a novel by Albert Camus.
Shredney,
It always comes back to Camus.
Yeah.
Shredney, you're the only person I know who, when they are tired, they default to, like, sharing music trivia.
I mean, is that at all surprising?
No, I suppose not, but it's unique.
Well, that's fair.
Progressively more insufferable is what the rock critics said about my new album.
A distinctive ferret.
Progressively more insufferable rock.
Firewall.
also known as... God, I'm trying to think of
band
like a
you
good...
don't like goes here.
Well, actually, it would have to be a prog rock band, just to, because progressively more insufferable.
I get
rock.
it. I get it.
I don't know, I guess.
Oh no.
I would feel bad saying Rush, because...
Imagine Dragons aren't a prog rock band. Come on now.
Because, like of the situation with Neil Peart.
Oh yeah, Neil Peart passed away a couple days ago.
Yeah, and even so, like, they didn't get, like, progressively more insufferable. I actually think their first album is probably one of their worst.
I like moving.
And they actually
Kansas?
later on.
Are Kansas a prog rock band? Like most
yeah,
people, I
kinda,
only
yeah.
know Carry On My Wayward Son. Which
Yeah,
I think
they
is,
are.
like, a pretty alright song.
Yeah.
Sticks?
Progressively more insufferable.
What's with
This
the
Reaper is
Moe
cute.
Grim Reaper? Yeah. What's going on here? This episode of Shapes and Forms sponsored by Sanrio.
Well, I mean, it's not like I want to take your soul or anything, Baka.
Shredney, I'm going to end your life.
I'm just doing my job.
Oh, that's true. I'm doing my best, Senpai.
Die.
Okay, now this thing is cursed.
Well, you don't like Munch Squad?
Hello?
Hello again, man.
Hello.
If I sound stuffy to people, it's just because I'm wearing the BiPAP.
Oh, okay.
Is it okay if I'm on the stream like that?
Yeah, it's fine. Who cares?
It's fine.
Don't want reserves or weather. Give me the weatherproofs. Give me the weatherproof.
Weatherproof.
I want to be invincible.
The very best.
Like no one ever was.
I want to be invisible, like no one ever was.
Just.
Clay Aiken, the Pokemon.
It's not,
Listen, you just because you already know what Doom is doesn't mean that you know what Doom could be.
are you? Did you get an ad for Doom Eternal, Haru? I'm
That
excited.
would be
for
my
that
guess.
game. What is this?
MF Doom Eternal.
All right. Well,
What?
I was
What?
like, I was gonna be like, well, Trey, if you want to try voice acting this, go right ahead. And then he just did. So the joke is on me.
Voice acted what?
The thing on the stream, Shredney.
Okay.
This guy, who was
So,
Made of
frighteningly
crystals.
coiffured tofu man.
no, not this guy. This guy,
Oh.
the crystal creature, which when you talk to it just says.
Oh,
strings
could
of
I,
random
could I
characters.
give a shot at it?
Oh my god, one shot. Yeah?
Yeah.
Have we all gotten that out of our system now?
I love that.
It was fun. Give me the cash players here. Homing, crossbeam, or freeze. Give me homing. I think there's stuff like this. I would
Hoboing.
certainly hope not. That's the end of our show.
What would be the end of our show?
If you guys were stuck talking like that for the rest of forever.
Oh, that'd be bad. It would essentially start sounding like, I don't know, a genocide organ album.
It's just at some point it just becomes like, I don't like this. This is anti-content.
You've said
That's
that
not
already.
anti-content. That's top tier content.
I'm gonna top tier your content right into next week.
Okay, I have to look and
Kirby
see
Laser.
if oh my god, Death Pile are on Apple Music, but
Haru's-
only GR. I'm disappointed.
Haru is very happy about the fact that my laser bends.
Apple Music is the streaming service.
I dig lasers are cool.
Is what did you say, Trey?
It's the streaming service. I lied. I said that it was the streaming service of the bourgeoisie, but you know what that actually is? It's Tidal.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited about it too, Haru. I think it's just that you're more excited.
Another
I-
collector, yes.
No, I'm
How
not,
about
I-
it straight?
I'm not doing it.
I just happen to have it for free because of my phone plan. So
Ah, there you go.
that's pretty sweet.
Life hacks.
You're pretty sweet.
Thank you.
We'll take it however we can get it, right?
You know, people describe other people as sweet and bitter and occasionally sour. I have never seen anyone described as savory.
You're so
That's-
lobby, Jade.
That's somebody who you might not necessarily like think of as immediately like
actually,
sweet
I've heard-
the way that some people would
I've
be,
heard
but
people
they're...
describe things as unsavory,
Yeah, but that's different.
but never savory.
But if you're a savory person, you're the type of person who gets better with time. So like you might not have the best first impression, but you get better as you get to know them.
Oh, so like the opposite of me.
When no
don't-
self-deprecation allowed. All right, we're gonna run
Just-
an ad break, and then when we get back, we're going to read off the donor list for the week. Don't go nowhere. We will be back shortly.
What do we do it after Monolith?
Well, we're doing a double thing of Monolith, and then we're doing
Oh.
Geoguessr.
Oh, right. The stream goes for 3 hours.
Yeah.
It goes.
Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit the bathroom.
Guillotine.
Yeah.
666-5 forked tongue.
What was I gonna say? Like I'm just remembering how I realized something kind of great. I don't know if I've ever actually mentioned it on stream. Was like something that occurred that like somebody else had to mention it for me to actually think about it and go, huh, that actually makes a lot of sense. I'd always felt like Benny the Butcher and El Camino's verses on La Mala Ordina felt a little out of place.
I would
Uh-huh.
agree.
But it makes sense when you realize, and I'd never thought of it this way, but it actually is really clever. They're guys who think they're hard, who are running into the guys that David Diggs is talking about. And that makes so much fucking sense. It's like, oh yeah, we're we're scary motherfuckers, etc., etc. But the fact is, David Diggs opens up the thing, the bags on the table aren't for weight, they're for body parts. Victim skin stretched on the wall, call it body art. Like serial killer shit, and it's like
The
And then
scariest type of person is the type of person who does not need to announce that they are scary. They just are.
oh
So-
no, yeah, exactly. Like, and it's just like every single bar of that song, like with David Diggs, it's just an observation of these people, and then like little bits of conversation by someone like just casually saying to someone, like disabusing them of their impressions of these kind of people. And
Right.
it's
Well,
like,
The song is named after an Italian movie.
yeah,
Well, I'm
specifically
pretty sure
Yeah.
They use footage from said movie in the music video.
Yeah, it's in American markets it was known as the Italian Connection, and it's La Mala means the evil order in Italian.
Yeah.
Alright. I am going to read off the donor list for the week right quick. Let's see.
Yeah.
For Ko-fi donations, thank you to Go Busto and 5 anonymous donors over the past week. For Patreon, thank you to Alice H, Lee C, Lexinator, Michael M, and Sam C, no relation. You guys make what we do here possible, and my life, running smoothly in particular. So, thank you all very much. You guys like the pause screen on this? I always thought it was really cute.
Let me see.
Chips on a coffee.
Let me see.
It's
Oh, that is good.
a little shit boy holding
Powerful.
a cup
That
of
is
either coffee or hot chocolate.
Got a little bit of a blush.
Yeah. This
That is
Alice
it.
H
That is-
person sounds insufferable. It's a mystery.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to ban you.
To those who might not be, to those who might not be aware, donation links, including Patreon and Ko-fi, are both in the description on Jane's channel.
Yes. Both right here on Twitch, and if you're watching the VOD, that is also true on YouTube.
I should, what I should do is, even though I'm pretty sure nobody follows, I should, host this when we go live.
If you want to, go by all means. I have only ever been hosted once, and it was by somebody I don't know, so I don't know what was going on there.
Mine is on auto host on Twitch, so if they go to my channel, which they probably won't, but if they ever were to do so, then there it is.
Huh.
Someday,
Well, this is unusual.
someday I might want to stream something. Oh, that's very
Out for
cute.
another dive. Neat.
Huh.
Oh,
Alright. Well,
I guess it ran away.
and I know he's fine, because he shows back up in the thing again, so whatever.
I guess just he left.
I'm a
Or
friend of the
they.
ship.
Ship friend. Cat friend.
I
Cat
ship
love
it.
friend. I ship it. Ship X cat.
Ship it.
Northern Lion.
What?
Actually,
Said okay, Northern Lion.
Jane, that's actually
Make
a
your laugh.
good evil laugh. I respect that.
I stole it from somebody.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It just matters that it's done well.
Alright, let's hack
Is
the
it supposed to
system.
be an evil laugh? Because to me it was just like a
It was more like sarcastic, yeah.
a hyperbolic or sarcastic laugh.
I mean,
But I suppose sarcasm is the greatest evil of all. So
I mean, it's not like I can tell being over here being chaotic neutral.
Shredney, you're chaotic ferret.
I mean, yes, but putting that on a conventional graph is difficult.
Fair. Adeline, you're
Obviously,
not
the
insufferable.
options are ferret, crow, robot.
Ferret, crowbot.
crow.
What if real animals were like Pokemon
Ba-da-da.
and they just said
Is-
their names?
So is Win lawful crow or chaotic crow, or maybe neutral crow?
Is it possible to be anything but chaotic crow?
Fair.
I think that Tengu kind of run on a
I don't think
neutral to
they're-
chaotic scale. but lawful.
Well,
now.
okay, but there's no such thing as a lawful crow.
Yeah, I think a lawful crow would be like a blue jay.
Well, no, blue jays are definitely like neutral evil. Have you seen blue jays go after other birds? They're scary
'cause
motherfuckers.
I don't. Admittedly, I don't pay very much attention to birds,
Chamberlord.
except for those the little ones that I see when I walk up the street to go to the grocery store, and they bounce along the sidewalk, and it makes me happy because they're cute. I don't know what those are, actually.
Birds can be very cute.
Chickadee.
Maybe they are
Okay.
chickens.
Okay, because I'm in the dining room, I have to do this.
What the fuck
All
was
right.
that?
All right.
I was in my dining room, and it's very echoey in there.
Shredney?
So I had to sing the beginning of the Dies Irae.
Shredney?
The DC you
Shredney,
played the
one of us was raised Catholic, and it's not you.
I know.
Shredney is a treasure. This is true.
I mean, I am partially of Irish Catholic descent.
That's different. For reasons I feel like I don't actually need to explain.
Also, my grandfather was High Episcopalian, so
That's also different.
No, they consider themselves Protestant but Catholic.
That doesn't mean anything.
It actually does.
It
because
does not.
The only difference between High Episcopalian or High Anglican, well, there are differences between the two, but High Anglicans and High Episcopalians are extremely similar in basically every respect, except that they use the vernacular and their priests can marry. That's about it.
I don't like it.
You got like a fan laser thing going on.
Yeah, it's a laser with
I'm a
triple
fan
shot.
of lasers.
Me too.
That's nifty.
I sometimes threaten to destroy people with my mind lasers.
Still don't know what a mind laser is, but
I mean, is it not self-explanatory?
You think that Jane's out there just staring at fools and cutting into their heart?
I mean, yes.
Sometimes. When I... What does the word
Sometimes
laser stand
when
for?
we
I actually
touch
forgot it was an
And the
acronym. I
It's
have no idea.
light something.
Light emitting
Soft
diode.
rock
There you
ballad.
Nope, that's not correct, Jade.
Light emitting diode. What the fuck is a diode, by the way?
Anyway, it's light amplification by
Altruism can explain-
stimulated emission of radiation.
Huh.
Wynn can also explain it and did.
That's not a diode.
That's
I was
what
just
laser
saying what
stands
laser
for.
stands for.
Oh, yeah,
Laser stands for laser.
Laser.
A diode is
Oh,
an
yeah.
electrical component that only lets current flow in one direction.
Okay, Centipede. Basically
which
anybody
member
here
of
who
One
knows
Direction?
anything about electrical engineering. Which is a
Pronouncing
surprising amount of people.
Pronouncing it laser as a way of rebelling against society.
Laser.
Lasse? Or lasse?
You know what LiDAR is?
Is it a radar but for lights?
It uses light. It's a portmanteau of light and radar. It fires out. Basically, it fires out lasers to 3D map places.
Demon.
It's a surveying method.
Oh, hell.
Haha, get it? Because it's like a demon in the technological sense, but
But-
also it's a
It's a
It's a
doom
demon.
enemy. Yeah.
It's good for like mapping out like large structures and caves. And there's
Raising
also
caves?
there's a fancy version. There's a LiDAR system they can attach to a large drone that will
I will
survey
say,
an area.
Mans is my kind of demon. He's green.
He is green.
Green and, like, made
Digital.
of oscillating waves.
I just think LiDAR is cool.
It is a cool idea.
Picturing Win holding a LiDAR system. I just think it's neat.
Well, whenever I'm watching a show on like Science Channel and they're like, okay, we're gonna break out a LiDAR system now, I get really excited.
I
The
get
Science
it,
Channel
but
is
also
good.
I
that's
yell,
adorable.
ooh, LiDAR!
It is.
I don't believe that you do that. I think you...
I do that jokingly. I do say woo LiDAR, but mostly as a hyperbole.
I get
Oh,
you.
Deadass, though, I do actually enjoy the Science Channel.
It's
Okay.
science.
There's some shows on it that make me die, but
How it's made makes me happy.
how it's made,
How it-
like, it doesn't hit right for me, and I don't know why.
Aw.
There's an episode of How It's Made about cheese, and it's my favorite episode of any nonfiction program ever.
So I would like to point out that
Because-
usually it's weird. You would think of anything, it would be a good show for this, but usually when I have the TV on, it's to sleep to, and for some reason, How It's Made doesn't work.
That's strange.
But like, there's a How It's
I
Made
think-
episode about cheese, and at one point there is a segment where they drop a bunch of buffalo cheese onto a conveyor belt and say "boobalus boobalus," and it's maybe the funniest moment in television.
I've been
Oh.
getting back in touch with How It's Made because my my Christmas gift was a TV that actually functions properly.
Oh.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been part of that and in actually watching TV, which is a thing that I didn't really before.
Yeah, I haven't watched linear TV in well, okay, like 2 years ago when we were on vacation, I watched some Travel Channel, and that was the
Yeah.
last time I watched linear television in any capacity.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's we have one of those streaming services that's like built to replace linear TV so that my mom can get her HDTV fix. But as far as that goes, like we're kind of in the middle where we watch a little bit of like traditional TV and a little bit of stream stuff.
Hmm.
That's how my parents are, but
Destroy
I
the
mostly
core. Fuck.
I watch
Oh,
stream
no.
stuff mostly.
Why is everything sepia now?
It's funny
'cause
because
I
linear
died.
stuff I did watch is now on
Because
streaming
that's what
services,
happens
so-
when you perish.
Yeah.
Because like
Makes
the Expanse isn't on linear TV anymore, so
It's on
Oh
Amazon.
yeah, I think my mom really likes that show. If I'm recalling
it's a good
correctly.
fucking show.
I want to read the books.
Apparently, the books are written by two people who have a single pseudonym.
Yeah,
I did
James
not
and
know that.
Corey, who is
This
actually
act-
two people. Yes.
Yeah,
Two men in trench coat.
and hopefully isn't actually a shithead like the Altered Carbon dude.
Oh.
Ugh.
All I thought with two people under a pseudonym is, oh, like Blanche.
My
Purchases
mom
are
has
33%
gradually
cheaper.
switched from having linear TV on in the background while she crochets to having YouTube creepypasta dramatic readings on in the background while she
That's
crochets.
really good.
Oh, you should.
I feel like I wouldn't
you
believe
should get
this
your
if it
mom
came
to
from-
start putting on like the SCP readouts.
I feel like I
Oh.
wouldn't.
Did she listen to the Vulcan when she? It's
That's
I wouldn't
fucking
believe that
great.
from anybody else, but I believe it when it comes
Jeez.
from Senti.
Like, so, yeah, I can't say that I don't believe it at all. Yeah, like,
The TV on.
Just
my
makes perfect
mom
sense.
crocheting. Jeff,
Well, actually,
the killer.
does it make perfect sense? But it's like, I don't know. It's
no,
like,
nobody.
Sorry, my brain
That
was
was pretty
elsewhere.
funny, Jade.
Okay, thank you. You don't need to be patronizing about it.
I'm just bad at laughing.
Okay.
I only laugh when I'm high.
That was
Otherwise,
probably
I
not
basically
supposed
go
to
ahead.
sound as existential as it did.
I find things funny when I'm not, when I haven't taken an edible, but I
No,
don't
that's
really.
that's fair. Actually, I kind of had to like. This is going to sound much more depressing than it actually is, but I had to like train myself back into laughing out loud again, because for the longest time I didn't, because we lived in a really small house and like, you know, sound carried easily and I don't like to annoy people.
Oh.
Also, I don't laugh loudly because of my lung function, I think.
That's
Ooh.
I also don't sneeze loudly because of that.
huh.
I'm just remembering how my sister sneezes and it sounds like when a kitten sneezes. And she's
Beautiful.
like tall. You know, she's not like it's like it's particularly incongruous is kind of my point.
William, that is an evocative piece of writing that you just put in my chat.
A horse shagging a what?
A seal. I don't know if y'all have ever heard a seal make its noises, but it's...
Well,
it's
not
a-
in that
it's a sound.
context. No, I'm sorry.
I have like a
For a second, I thought it just said gender on the screen.
we're getting a lot of
Oh,
humor out of Grinder.
Destroy it now. What?
Destroy it now.
That's the name of the boss. His name is Grinder.
His name is gender, and you have to destroy it.
You have to destroy gender before you can reach the next plane.
Destroy gender before it destroys you.
Are you
I
a
mean,
bad Are you a
isn't
bad
that a
enough
move?
dude to destroy gender?
It's one of the easier bosses, actually.
It's funny that you say, "Are you a bad enough dude to destroy gender?"
Wow. Really makes you think.
I mean, if you're not very good at being a dude, you know,
Hello, Cammy.
makes sense.
Hello, Cammy.
Cammy,
Hello.
I only have 4 slots because I'm a Twitch affiliate and not a Twitch partner. Also, you have to pay to use them. So,
Excuse me.
also, of the 4 we have, or no, it's only 3 actually. Of the 3 we have, only Charles is really like useful for anything.
Well,
The other
and,
one's
like,
just my witch emote, and then also the diamond fish logo, because I couldn't think of anything good to put in the highest tier. Is this Toho? Yeah, basically.
You can't spell Toho without ho.
the
Defacing,
Toho of Isaac.
defacing my chat with a Pigers? Poggers? I don't want to know what a Pigers is. This sounds bad.
Going downward dog. She's a champ, no pog.
Yeah, it's Twitch. Where do you think PogChamp comes from?
I know. I'm just saying.
I was talking to Cammy, not you.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You can indeed PogChamp on Twitch.
Yeah, that's one of the default ones.
You can cap on Twitch, did you know?
Win's fine.
Oh,
I'm wearing my BiPAP, which
That's
goes in
not.
my nose. What?
Cammy, I don't think that's what you meant.
no, constipated is
I-
a different part of the body.
Let's. Yeah. No.
I think Cammy, I think you mean
Congested.
congested.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
You okay? It's okay, Cammy. It's a stupid language, and I say that as somebody who speaks it, unfortunately, fluently.
I'm sorry.
William, no.
Cammy, that's when you're
Yes.
unable to poop.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was about to say.
Oh my god.
That is the best response. Oh my,
my
fucking god.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I think Trey died.
Where were you when Trey Man was killed? I was on Twitch stream when Cammy have confusion over similar sounding English words and get the
And Trey
moves.
Man was killed.
No. Thank you, that was a fucking like Reddit copy pasta that nobody's cared about for like 5 years.
I didn't hear what you said.
As
The only copy pasta I care about is the Chronicles of Riddick one, so...
every day I open Palm Slam with VHS of Chronicles of Riddick into my VCR. I do all the moves along with the characters, and I do them hard. There's more to it that I have forgotten,
Oh, Lord.
unfortunately. Agio killed the Tradio star. Yeah.
To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to... Oh god.
Return to the ocean.
To understand Chronicles of Riddick.
To understand
True.
the Chronicles of Riddick. Is that the one that was based on somebody's D&D campaign, or is that just a...
No, Chronicles of Riddick is a sequel to Pitch Black.
Why did I choose to come in here only after exhausting my weapon? Will I VC later? Probably not today, but maybe. Never say never. Who can say? The world is... Is that Sans? Sure.
No.
Not all skeletons. Hashtag.
Uh-oh.
It's obviously papyrus.
Do you guys see that people are starting to do the, Maguka thing for, Magia record, and one of the characters, they call her Sans?
What's her actual name?
Sana?
Oh man.
I'm not watching that because I need to watch the original. I know they're not required. It's not required.
It actually basically is. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
It,
mean,
like,
That's what I thought.
like, it's not, they're not directly connected narratively, but the show expects you to know, like, how everything in Madoka works.
Yeah.
There is zero...
See, that's what I originally thought, and then somebody said otherwise.
No.
And then...
Like, you could just, like, read the relevant information on the wiki or something.
To be fair, I do know, like, some of it already, but
I mean, like, you might be fine, but...
I'm waiting until I watch the original because I need to watch the original at some point.
Yeah, you need to watch the original.
Regardless,
To, in order to fully
and like,
appreciate-
if I'm in the mood to watch something that's just depressing,
It's
it-
not as
rather than
depressing
watching-
as people say.
It
is.
It is.
yeah,
It
a little
is,
I know
actually.
about it. It is, Trendy.
It is. I mean, it ends on
It's-
whatever, but it's a pretty sad series. It's not like now and then, here and there, but
It's
that's
not
a
like
pretty not everything has to be that to be sad.
That's true. I mean, it's like it is
not
not a
Grim
cheerful
dark.
Yeah, it's like
Cammy, I love
Shreddy,
you.
what you have to understand is, I mean,
And
if I'm in the mood where I'm not extremely depressed and willing to watch something like that, why go for Magia Record when I could still haven't watched the original? Is my point.
then you can watch
Yeah.
Magia Record later. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Because Magia Record is assuredly going to also be pretty sad. So
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Although that is offset by the inherent humor of Gouchburger.
I think it would be Ghoshburger.
Shredney, just play along for once.
No.
Fuck you.
No.
you're asking Shreddy to lie to themselves. Like,
Yeah.
Also, what I was going to say is, Cammy, I love you and you are valid, but the show is, like, pretty sad. Homer's descent into sicko mode. This is why Cammy needs to be in the chat more often.
I mean, yeah. I mean, she's not wrong.
I haven't seen Rebellion yet. I should do that.
Yes, you should.
Cammy, do you think Evangelion isn't depressing?
I don't know if Cammy's seen Evangelion.
Oh,
Maybe she has.
it's a
I don't
guide
remember.
axe. I certainly hope so.
You have? Okay. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Evangelion is pretty depressing, especially the
Like,
movie.
even if they help you as a person, that doesn't make it not sad.
A whole day.
Oh yeah,
Just a whole day of
I
Evangelion.
remember that now.
That's
Jesus
mean-
Christ, Cammy.
That's probably better than watching all of Katana Maidens in one day.
No, it's not.
I
Like,
don't-
to your psyche, I think.
I mean, some people can handle that kind of thing just fine.
yeah.
Katana Maidens is
I know multiple
You know.
people now who genuinely like Katana Maiden, so, like,
I mean, I think
I
it's
don't know
alright.
anymore.
Like, I don't think it's bad. Well, no, that's not true. I think the first part of it is, like, really bad, and then the second part is pretty good. Which, however you
It's
choose
got
to average that
lesbians.
out is up to you. It does.
which doesn't automatically make it good, I know.
Nah, it does.
No,
Has
Nah,
has anyone here seen?
I don't want to.
Sarazanmai?
I don't want to bring up examples of
Nah,
things that have lesbians that are bad, but
I'm kidding, but
yeah, I know. If an average anime has lesbians, it's no longer average. It's now good. That's just the law.
Okay, but like,
I haven't watched Sarazanmai yet.
It is.
Listen,
very
I
good.
still have the fucking Blu-ray box of Utnell staring at me, saying, "Watch me."
Oh yeah, you need to watch that. That is
'Cause
really.
I have
fucking
that like
good.
super special anniversary edition that took forever to finally.
I
get
still think it's
delivered.
really funny that you bought that and haven't watched it yet.
I mean,
I'm not judging, but it's very funny.
I got a fucking replica of the Black Rose ring in it.
yes.
I don't
That
even know
arc
what
is
that
so
is.
good.
I don't even know what that is, and I want it.
That arc of the show is so fucking good.
I got a replica of a ring with something else. Oh right, that was with Dishonored 2. I got a replica. That ring kind of sucked.
Do karaoke with Comsussor Todd? I've never even seen the
It's-
show.
All of
Also,
the money in the Dishonored 2 Collector's Edition was basically just for the mask.
I think Comsussor Todd is in like broken continental German, which is like two levels removed for anything I could pronounce.
It's not. It's in proper German, but it
Is
is
it?
continental German.
Yeah, I don't, you know.
It's like
I'd
well,
pronounce everything wrong.
according to Miron, it's like Komsusatod.
Well, Marone is Dutch.
I know, but it's actually like, and I also asked my students.
Okay.
Could ask Gogo.
Toad. Oh yeah, I
Great
could ask
Dutch.
Gogo. Where is Gogo?
Around.
Oh, Well, I wish she were here.
She was here earlier. She might be, like, doing something.
Okay.
Also, have you guys ever thought about...
Yeah, and the song Comme si ça tarde is in English.
You guys ever thought about these weird Dorito ships?
Those are odd, aren't they? And they kind of look like those little things that you use on a Ouija board.
You
The
know...
Waluigi board.
A Waluigi board would be very...
Have you ever seen that video, Shandy?
No.
What is a Wega board? Ghost? Ghost? Ghost?
Oh,
a
dear.
Luigi board? What is it?
Now I'm just thinking about, like, table turning.
Make Shredney say TGCU real. Only they can decide if they want to say that or not.
I am not sure. I mean, okay, like, there is Space Patrol Luluco.
Please, let's not actually get into this. We will be here until the heat death of the universe.
I will scream.
Hey Trey, what are you up to? Trey?
Trey?
I guess must have had to go somewhere.
I had my mute on, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Somehow.
How are you?
Tsuchinoko real.
Tsuchinoko real.
Tsuchinoko real.
Tsuchinoko real.
I need to rewatch Space Patrol Luluco.
You need to Tsuchinoko Space Patrol Snake.
I don't understand.
Snake Patrol Luluco.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, things I need to watch. Oh, Maidens for Savage season.
Yes.
I need to watch.
Tsuchinoko real.
Tsuchinoko real.
Let's see, like, because, okay, so I've watched Beastars and Sarazanmai, and both of those were really, really good. I think I actually liked Beastars more, which surprised me. That show really, like, snuck up on me. And also the first episode of Majia Record. I still need to see what is come out of Aizoken.
I still need to watch episode 2 of Aizoken.
You need to watch the second episode of Majia Record, Shredney.
I also need to do that. I saw the first episode. Quite good.
Second episode's also quite good.
I need to continue watching Nadeshko.
Also,
yeah.
This has got Gauchburger in it, which is my favorite building in any anime ever. To explain Gauchburger, it is a restaurant in the series which has
Shaft architecture.
very bizarre architecture. It's like the booths are in giant bird cages.
Yeah, it's Shaft
And it's like,
architecture.
it's a McDonald's, basically. And it's a very strange,
It's like-
mix of aesthetics.
Like, the thing about Shaft shows is that a lot of them seem to take, like, the ones that are, like, original things, seem to take place in some kind of, but also stuff that's, like, adapted from things
Some
that
kind
have,
of
like,
what?
a strong visual element, like light novels, seem to be set in, like, near-future versions of Japan with really weird space age architecture. Like it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like Monogatari with
Yeah.
like the fucking house in their living room in Monogatari, which is what even?
I think it's just that way because it's probably a bit more engaging to draw than regular ass houses.
Yeah, and it does seem to be like a thing that Shinbo started doing, like to a more toned down degree, like as far back as like the late 90s.
Robot is a strobe.
Like in a, like I recall it being commented on that like in a Galaxy Fräulein Yuna Returns.
I actually
the
want
main
to watch that at some point.
I've heard it's good.
An incredible title.
Yeah, like that the design of the main character's house is like it's not as out there, but it's definitely like that. Shimbo has like gradually been upping the architecture in his work from like then to now,
You know.
and then it's spread over to people who aren't Shimbo,
Hey,
like
Gekadani Nuka
or
are the ones in charge
who
of,
have although they've like
record, so
yeah they like
Then
yeah
do,
they
I
but
suppose.
they've like worked with him since Maria Hollick.
I
so,
know that's what I was getting at.
Yeah,
Jimbo
Yeah, it's
worked
like-
on Maria Hollick.
the opening.
Okay.
I mean, apparently the opening's good. The rest of the show, not
The
so
opening's
much.
good. The rest of the okay, I haven't seen the show. I've read the manga. And it's not very good.
Oh yeah,
Thunder.
apparently the show isn't very.
Thunderhead. Thunderhead.
You asked what kind of services Thor can provide you.
Oh my god, Trey! I was thinking the exact same thing, but I didn't say it because it would be too obvious. I wasn't thinking of
I've actually
Thor
seen
specifically, but
that
I knew it
anime.
would go there at one point.
Although
just knew.
Not recently, unfortunately.
What?
Abenoboshi.
Oh, what about Abenoboshi?
Or Magical Shopping Arcade or whatever the
No, I was asking what about it.
Cammy was just saying that Gainax and Shaft both worked on it. Which is true.
Yeah, actually, the first production that Shaft did in a like major production capacity were all Gainax co-productions, like that and Mahoramatic. That was
Automatic. Anyway,
what are your thoughts on Mahoramatic?
I've never seen it, but the premise is mildly off-putting to me.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Apparently, the
Which I
second
think is
half
like
is
part of the
interesting.
point, but like I don't know. It's one of those things I might watch one day, but I feel like I'll probably never get to.
Hmm.
Just not that much of a Gainax fan that I feel the need to see
True.
like, all their B tier shows.
Yeah, that's understandable. I don't know. I've heard here and there that it is more charming than the premise would suggest.
Maybe.
Like, partly because the main character is actually a good character. And that's like...
I'm still
Yeah.
thinking about Thunderhead, by the way.
Deep fucking thoughts there.
Really makes me think.
Makes you do a rumination.
Rumination espresso.
Rumination espresso.
You see that the Cuphead's in Smash now? As a costume, but like, still.
Yeah, but still.
That counts.
That does count.
I liked the post I saw that was like, hello...
Much like Dracula, it counts.
Hello Cuphead from Cuphead. Hello Sans from Undertale. And then they are replaced by their Mii costume versions in the image. It's very amusing.
I will say, my boy is cute in 3D.
Yeah.
They did a good job of replicating his character model.
It's a good looking costume. I like Cuphead. They're working on not a sequel, but an expansion, actually.
Yeah, it's supposed to be out this year.
You know, Cuphead and his pal Mugman, they like to roll the dice. Should get one of these.
What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, actually, a lot of those
Shred Me.
Gainax co-productions by Shaft occurred
Shred Nate.
immediately before the president, the initial the president at the time left, which was actually when the guy who became the new president hired on Kyuki Shimbo as their like main
Nate.
creative director.
Shred Nate.
Yeah.
What are your opinions on Cuphead?
It seems way too hard to ever play ever, period. But I do respect its aesthetic.
You know, it's actually the only game I've ever 100%ed.
Wow.
There's not
Wow.
there's not that many achievements, so that's less impressive than it sounds.
No, but still,
The game.
it's like
it's a
I was under the impression that it was not an easy game.
It's a weird one, yeah. Or not a weird one. It's a hard one, yeah. But it's one of those games where the difficulty is mostly from like pattern memorization and stuff. It's not that
Fair.
taxing dexterity-wise.
Yeah.
So it's a good time.
My brother is better at it than I am.
It's well, you can play co-op.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's how I know.
Are you more of a Cuphead or a Mugman?
Definitely a Mugman.
That's fair. Mugman's got a nose. Mugman.
I'm glad that they added the ability to change who you use as your primary and your secondary player
I didn't know you could do that, actually.
Yeah, so I'm player 1 usually, but I'm Mugman and he's player 2 as Cuphead.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Cammy, I'm going to destroy you for asking that question.
Never
Also-
doubt the worm.
Also, it's
Is
not actually
Cuphead's what? What does it say? What did she say?
Shredney.
No, what did
Don't
she
worry
say?
about it. Don't worry about it.
I want to know.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. If you're that upset, I need to know.
I am a piranha. They live in the Amazon.
Oh no!
Edlin, that's somehow even worse that you spelled it the, like, I think technically correct way.
Oh dear.
We
just-
love you, Shreddy.
Specifically, yeah, but the question is it hazelnut flavored?
That's disgusting. Also, Cuphead's... The liquid in Cuphead's head isn't even coffee, it's fucking moonshine.
I mean, but like, that's just, if you mix that with coffee, it's just Irish coffee.
That's... No.
Oh my god.
No.
They're kids.
Okay.
That's true, they're like
Teenagers.
cup children. I don't really know how the cup person life cycle works, to be honest with you, but you get the
That's
idea.
fair.
What's the lymphatic fluid? What are you talking about? It's all
spelled
moonshine.
differently, but lymphatic fluid, yes. That's a good... wow, that would be... what? That's an interesting... That's actually an interesting question.
Hey, William? No.
Okay, fair.
Templates like that are forbidden.
Templates like that are forbidden.
Pick one. It's a Mariah Shrine conspiracy. This conversation is making me want to stock up on bricks. Oh god, it's the fish!
Fish.
So, no
Fish.
joke, this is the hardest boss on this you can get on this level. And it's a fucking just big goldfish.
I love that.
It's very funny, but also I hate having to fight it.
That's valid.
Fish.
Wow, it just throws everything at me.
You just die most of the time. Alright. I used like half my bomb stock, but that's fine.
I have to say, I have to read Cammy's message out loud because I feel like sound enhances it. Look, if I could change my thing to a coochie when music's playing, that'd be Gucci.
God, I'm so glad I have this stream marked as not for children.
Dear fucking lord.
Okay, but to be fair, of all the slang terms that one can use for genitals,
Yeah.
coochie is probably the least offensive.
I
Yeah,
don't know
actually-
about. I mean, yeah, I guess so.
It is low on the dodginess scale.
Bars?
Bars.
Did I accidentally rhyme something? I wasn't even paying attention. Dr. Seuss got weird in his later years.
Dr. Seuss was always weird, honey.
Yeah. I don't know if that works for Mr. Seuss. I can have a key. I'm dying to know what's in this vault over here. Also, this will be the last monolith one. The last monolith run before we switch over to GeoGuessr.
Last of the monoliths.
Boss.
The Svila Railgun. It's a unique weapon. One of these
It's an
days I'll
original.
become Coochie, and the world shall know peace. Cammy, you say the darndest things, you know that?
Hmm.
This is a new thing another new thing that they added with the last expansion is that there's like legendary weapons you find occasionally now.
Ooh.
Neat.
This one honestly doesn't seem very good though. I don't know. Maybe just because I haven't really been stacking damage upgrades like I usually do. I've been preoccupied with survival.
There are two genders. All shortcuts are open to you, or shop items have 50% chance to restock.
Choose your gender.
Choose wisely.
The four genders: north, south, east, west.
Play Naruto Storm 4.
Naruto.
No. I actually, if I
Nardstorm 4.
if I
Nardstorm
had
4.
if I had to play a Shonen Jump fighting game, I do have the Dragon Ball one on here. I think.
I was about to say, isn't the Dragon Ball one the good one?
Fighters, yeah, that's pretty good.
It managed to out Marvel.
It's a solid game.
I mean, but at this point, is it really that hard to out Marvel?
Marvel vs. Capcom,
Marvel versus Marvel.
the fighting game series.
Yeah.
Hello, Lexi. You
Yeah,
are
Marvel
correct
vs.
about this
Capcom came out around the same time, and the last MVC wasn't a very good game.
Is that true? I don't know. I don't keep
Yeah.
up.
Infinite
Yeah,
was generally kind of
Infinite was
poorly received because the
bleh.
changes that it made were largely in service to the fact that Marvel kinda nerfed the roster considerably, and they just made some weird gameplay decisions that weren't really in line with what people wanted.
Marvel versus
It also didn't look
Hanna-Barbera.
great, but that's like the lower part of its issues.
I understand. What do we got here? Current ammo is set to 400% of the maximum, and ammo max is then halved. Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
I've changed my mind. I think this is a good weapon, actually. I underestimated it. Bing. Bong. What is... I mean, to be honest, Cammy, the game is kind of secondary during Shapes and Forms. we're paying a little bit more attention to Monolith than most, but other than GeoGuessr, we're mostly here to talk and say things like our opinions on Cuphead.
Confusing the meanings of constipated
So we're
and
basically
congested.
a podcast.
We're basically a podcast. We also occasionally have our very own podcast within a podcast in the form of pardon me, in the form of Logic Watch.
We're we're better than most podcasts just by virtue of not being for white men.
That's true.
Forced to set white men.
You got
Yeah.
lost in the supermarket.
Wait, Lost in the what is Lost in the Supermarket? again?
Lost in the sauce.
Well, it's a
Asleep in the
song,
bread aisle.
but also it's a nod to the fact that Logic's album
Oh
that
yeah.
he made was.
I mean, I
called
was thinking. Yeah, it's just I
Weedle.
knew there was a song called that, but I can't remember by who.
I'm not fully sure what the name of the artist was either, but I can hear it.
Huh?
If you
Logic's
look it
name
up-
is ironic.
look it up, you certainly
Is it Ben Folds?
maybe.
Huh.
Why did they change their name from Ben Folds 5 to just Ben Folds?
I think it might have been because there were 3 of them,
Oh, that makes sense.
or at least that might have been the joke.
Hmm.
And then Ben Folds might have just made separate stuff that was just him solo.
Yeah.
Cammy is the New York Times. What is happening in my chat today? It's a lot of very chaotic energy out there this evening, more so than usual.
Oh, yeah.
We love that.
It's not a bad thing. It's just a little bit.
You love to see it.
You love to see it.
I mean, it's better than hating to see it.
Yeah.
That expression is such a weird meme.
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
That's like a meme in the older sense of the word.
Yeah.
Just a thing people say.
Yeah, but it's like it's really come more to prominence recently. I've noticed.
What's going on?
Meow.
You know, like, yeah?
Yeah.
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 Woohoo.
I want to switch
Blur.
over to GeoGuessr, but also I'm actually doing
Song
relatively
two.
well at this. Well, I was going to say that I was doing relatively well, and then I just ran into one of these schoolboys. So, you know. How do I feel about the newspaper discourse in my chat? Listen. Whatever gets the interacts up, okay?
I mean,
I keep fucking missing. I'm gonna die.
is that
Okay.
what the actress said to the bishop?
Stop.
What?
It's a really old thing that basically means the same thing as what she said.
Oh.
The idea is that the actress and the bishop are fucking.
Well, or alternately that it's like a
Alright.
weird, awkward cocktail party conversation.
Or it's confession. Anyway, I got
Or yeah,
I got
it can-
lost in reading the chat and died. So no monolith victory for me today. But what I'm gonna do,
we don't believe in victory.
we don't. Except for that one episode where I won Dead Cells without really even trying. That was weird.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, we're gonna run some ads, and then when we come back, we're gonna play GeoGuessr. So stick around, and you can help us geoguess if you want. Just don't look anything up. That's against the rules. 2.5 minutes of ads. You know, I hope I get an ad for bubblegum. I enjoy Maguka, but I like Sailor Moon better. It's kind of an apples to oranges comparison. in my
Sailor
opinion.
Maguka.
But maybe that's just me.
Yeah, Madoka Magica is much more response specifically to like
Yeah.
Cardcaptor Sakura, if anything.
Is it? No, I haven't seen enough Cardcaptor Sakura to make the
Cardcaptor
comparison.
Sakura is really good.
I've seen some of it. It's one of Cherry's favorite shows, actually.
It is really cute.
Steam has finished downloading Terraria. What?
Mark
Okay.
from the Anime Club thinks that Cardcaptor Sakura is
A what?
Who is Mark?
the comic that Casey Green made spoofing anime fans.
Oh,
Oh,
I should go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, Mark is trash.
They're all trash. That's the point.
With trash taste. Fuck him.
They're
He
not.
actually
I have
thinks that
no
Fist of
opinion
the
on
North
it.
Star as a plot.
wait, you think he thinks what? Is a
I
what?
said he thinks that Fist of the North Star has a plot.
I mean,
Technically, but really it's just punching.
There's nothing wrong with punching, however.
There isn't inherently anything wrong with punching. I'm just saying.
I feel like Naruto smells like noodles.
Sasuke is just like, you know, like rip-off Killua, but not nearly as interesting.
bullshit. His hair is the opposite color.
Have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
No.
It's really good.
Yeah, I know.
What was Princess Senti asking?
Okay.
Which anime is the sentiest?
Oh, what is an extremely senti anime? Boy. Ooh.
Ray Earth.
Ray Earth is pretty senti-ish, yes. I mean, Cardcaptor Sakura is actually an extremely obvious one. Doremi is a pretty obvious one. In terms of like, because
There's a show that I'm forgetting the name of that I think would be very senti.
yeah, there's
No worries, folks.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
still alive.
Prepara, I think,
What's up?
would be very senti.
Prepara.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Prison Paradise.
Hello again.
Prepara.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, that's what I mentioned Doremi.
What are we talking about?
We were trying to decide what would be the most senti anime. And I
Uh,
said that Prepara is pretty senti.
no.
Prepar-
Hold on. I know what it is, and I'm trying to think of the name. Pani Puni Pomi?
Pani Pony Dash.
Nope, that's a different show.
Oh, Puni Pony Poemi.
That's it.
Never.
Oh, that's a weird one. That's a spin-off of fucking
Of what?
Excel Saga.
Yeah.
Oh, that I've heard of.
It's like a really weird parody magical girl show.
Yeah, that is pretty sentient in that it is at once very over the top in like the magical girl thing, but also very over the top and weird in a lot of other ways that are also very sentient. So
Yeah, you know. Anyway,
I think it's Puni Poemi.
yeah,
Dash.
I don't quite remember how to spell it, but sound it out, you'll find it. Anyway,
There's PUNI is one of them, and then POEM.
we are going to play some GeoGuessr. This isn't my browser. Alright, you got a problem with the Chrome theme, yell a CC. Don't actually do that, that'd be very rude. I went to the wrong map. I'm gonna go back to the thing. Where is Diverse World?
Diverse World.
Which is like the only one I play anymore. Where'd it go? Oh no. I have to go to like browse maps. There it is. Also, background music again, courtesy of Nightwave Plaza. Actually, the thing is not quite legible. I have to make the window slightly smaller. Hold up.
Fuck yeah.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. We don't need that part visible during the GeoGuessr stream. There you go.
Everybody, check out
We're good.
Nightwave Plaza at plaza.what
Yes.
for all your
You can
vaporwave
see,
radio needs.
You can see the song, the artist and song title up there. Anyway.
Woo!
Anyway, we are in the woods once again. Anybody got any ideas? Hold up, we got a sign. An illegible
Is it-
sign.
Is it a national park or something?
Probably, but I can't actually read it, and it doesn't seem
Zoom
to be
in
in
on
English.
Yeah,
it when
we did
you're at
go-
that angle.
It's not. Nah, it's just too far away. Pacho?
Yeah.
What's
That's
Pacho?
it. They
Right?
didn't go down the dirt road.
Yeah, it doesn't seem. I thought that too. I was like, oh, we can just click over here, but nope, they didn't go down there.
It's as if they don't do this specifically for the sake of GeoGuessr.
I asked chat, but how do you guys feel about anime that feel like me?
Anime that feel like Trey.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
that's huh.
What's
Or
an
just
anime
things-
that's like pickle and peanut?
Or just things in general, I guess.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about it. It's like
Petty Pony Dash.
no. What I know of Trey's tastes is that you enjoy like character comedies and robots. Among
Petty
other
Pony
things.
Dash.
I mean, it is a character comedy, and I think there's a robot in it at one point.
Or Nichijou.
Nichijou would be
Nichijou.
one, I think.
Fair. Yeah.
Is, it's really bizarre, and like this is gonna seem like an off the wall choice, but actually, I did watch Sarazanmai recently, and I think you might actually like it.
Interesting.
Granted, you have to be prepared for the fact that the premise is really alienating and strange. But I think you'll like the characters.
When have I
Yo.
ever been known to say no to an audience alienating premise?
True point. And also, it's like got a really odd sense of humor that I think you'd appreciate.
Yeah, I'm digging the general vibe of this song playing, and us looking out over the lake.
Yeah, it occurs to me that I can't even hear the music. But,
That's true. If you want to replicate the experience, you guys could just
I
open
mean, I could
Nightwave
just
Plaza
put
in your
it
own
on.
browser. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, true
I
point.
could do that.
It's the same for everybody.
I might do
I
that.
believe. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Just make sure
Oh,
you
it's Katsu Corp.
yeah.
You must have screen share audio off, which is reasonable.
Yeah.
Plaza.1. Okie doke.
Pinging me. What's going on here?
Oh, is that just Cammy's pig asking the voice chat from earlier?
No, it's her telling me to tell my girlfriend to change her Chrome theme, which I will not do.
That is
because it's not,
slightly presumptuous.
it's
Cameron.
not my computer. Also, I think the black and green theme looks fine. I don't know.
Black and green is a good color combo.
Okay, I can hear it, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Tristatic.
Yeah.
But I don't even. Well, mine is black and black.
Black and black.
Oh,
And occasionally dark gray.
It is not Macintosh Plus. You can actually look right up here.
it
Cameron.
faded out.
It's Katsu Court, who is somebody whose music I'm actually fairly familiar with, and I like it. They got like a visual accompaniment in one of their albums on YouTube. I'm trying to point you towards music you might enjoy, Cammy.
God, I should be looking at the screen.
Look up Katsu Court on YouTube.
Why are you telling Jane to shut up?
She's angry that I corrected her that it's not Mac Plus. You know, Vectroid's making another Macintosh Plus album.
Yep.
Which is probably, like, knowing her, going to sound nothing like the original whatsoever, but that's fine.
Oh yeah. So the problem is it keeps stopping it when it's in the browser when I'm using screen share.
That's annoying.
It's very irritating. Anyway, but yeah, I get the vibe. I respect the vibe.
Still have no idea where we are. Like, I saw a little bit of language, but it was like on an ad, so it didn't help us. We're somewhere that speaks English. I kind of have a feeling we might be somewhere in the continental United States, or maybe like Alaska.
Oh, what? What did the sign say?
It was an ad for like home flooring installation.
Either the continental United States or not the continental United States. Got it.
Well, I mean, we're not
Okay.
in Hawaii. I think we can say that with.
We're in the northern continental United States.
The road isn't striped in the
Or-
North American way. Huh.
Or,
All
well,
right.
okay, maybe we're... Oh, there are a couple places we could be. Not in the north way? Like, what about Canada?
Hold up. We have an
Like
engineer
certain
in the
parts.
chat. I'm going back to that sign. That might have been of some kind of use. You got any idea what this is, Alice? Oh, it's just an avalanche sign. Never mind. But like, is it an avalanche sign of a particular make, or do these just kind of look the same anyway? That's an EU style sign. So we're somewhere that looks like this, but the ads are in English.
I mean, to be fair, there are English language ads in some weird places.
Northern
Europe.
Scotland.
I guess that's. I don't think
Mountains
so.
like that?
I don't think so. Maybe we're in like
I mean,
Switzerland.
Yeah, I was thinking possibly.
Which I'll...
We might be in the Alps. That's like the best guess I can come up with, given the limited information. I'll say we're near Louvre.
Near the Italian border.
Think near the Italian border? Sure. Oh.
Nope.
See, that's what I was originally gonna say. Was
like if we had seen Norwegian, obviously Norway, but the
Yeah.
ad was in it. I don't know. Maybe I'm blind.
we got the continent.
I mean, yeah. We got Germanic
That's
languages.
a Finnish swear, Cammy.
Yeah, Finnish is
More-
Finno-Ugric.
More
Russian to Finnish.
More EU style signs and 3 kilometers ahead.
What does Perkele literally mean?
Fuck?
It does?
It's I don't know. Actually, I don't know if that's the like literal meaning, but I know it's like a very strong swear.
Yeah, I mean, I do know that it's a fairly strong swear, yeah.
Metric rules out the United Kingdom. That's what? Hold up! What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a
Cow.
It's a cow. Huh.
Cool.
Perkele means evil spirit in Finnish and is a popular Finnish profanity.
Popular Finnish profanity.
The name is of Indo-European origin. Perkunos is the reconstructed name of the god of thunder. Other gods from cultures hypothesized from the same origin include Perkunas, Perkons, Perkunis, Piaran, Peko or Pekolasso, Parjanya, Ferginus, and Peron or Piran.
Henceforth, every May 9th will be celebrated as Piccolo Day.
Some researchers consider Perkele to be the name of the thunder god Ukko, the chief god of the Finnish pagan pantheon, but this view is not shared. Words in other Finnic languages. In Estonian, Porgu means hell, and in Karelian, Perkele means an evil spirit.
Karelian? Like this from Star Wars?
No, like Karelia, the part of Finland.
The Karelia, the planet from Star Wars.
Like the part of Finland in real life.
Well, I mean, this one's spelled with a K, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh.
It's,
Yeah.
it's not
What is up with the cursor?
Ukko.
Jade.
It's sometimes Karelian is sometimes used as a poetic term for something from Finland because it's like a large area of like they're related
Finland,
to the
right?
Suomi. The what?
It's northern Finland, right?
Like it's the part. Yeah, I think of like northern Finland that overlaps with Russia.
Yeah.
Like Karelia is this broad area, and the Karelians are like they're separate from the Suomi Finns, who are the majority Finns, but like they're fairly closely related. Their languages are mutually intelligible.
I'm so upset at this game right now. I have no clue where we are, and the cursor's
I mean, the view is nice.
The view is beautiful. Like, I would love to go here on like a road trip sometime, but
Let's just keep going and like enjoy the view and talk.
I would enjoy the view more if I could click down the road at a reasonable speed, but the cursor keeps doing this thing where it just goes up into the fucking sky and I can't click right.
Why
I don't
is it
know.
doing that?
I think my connection's a little bit weak right now, just because I'm doing a bunch of stuff at once. Because I'm doing this, and talking to you guys, and screen sharing, and you know.
Ooh.
But yeah, I got no idea. Taking any guesses? Because
New Zealand.
I don't know, because we found those EU-style road signs.
New Zealand. Is my
Okay, if
favorite
it's
part
not
of
New
the
Zealand, then let's go with like
Belarus.
can't be Denmark. Belarus isn't in the EU because they're a weird dictatorship. Poland?
Sure. Italy.
Nope, Italy.
Okay. Sure. This round sucks.
We were near a national park. so
Okay, finally,
that was-
signage.
Naksan Ro.
Naksan Row Street. Well, I guess Row is probably just
Korea.
street. Yeah. So we're somewhere. That's Vietnam. We're somewhere
Yeah,
in
that's
South Korea.
very much not Korea.
Yeah, I just zoomed in on
Wrong
the wrong.
south and north.
I just zoomed in on the wrong peninsula. Okay, come on.
Naksan Ro.
I'm not saying they're interchangeable or even particularly similar, but they are shaped vaguely similarly. Okay, well, now I just don't have a cursor at all. So, hope you guys like going along every road really slowly. And sometimes arbitrarily going backwards. Because I literally just can't click on the thing. Oh wait, no, there it is. Alright, we got it back.
Guess who's back? Back again.
The soul.
Cursor's back. Tell a friend. Cursor's back. Cursor's back. Cursor's back.
Cursor's back.
Cursor's back.
Stop. stop praying for my
hey.
cursor. He's become too powerful. Anybody
Well,
know what the
this
hell
looks
this
like
means?
a job for me,
I think
so
it's an
everybody
intersection.
just follow me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because we need a little controversy. Empty.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
what
this
are the...
looks like a
I went
job
too
for me,
far.
so everybody just follow me. If you want to get a little tipsy, you can dance the beat of the 303.
So, Daejeon, Sanyang, Halim, and
I think we're in
Gemak.
Korea.
Okay, but
Thanks
it
for
is...
that one.
But the particulars are helpful. Oh, well, no, that's Daejeon. Jun, which is different from Daejeon.
Didn't we make
We-
that mistake
we had-
last
Yeah,
time?
we got screwed on that one because I was presumptuous about Yunchon,
Daejeon
which
is
is
in
not
the
Yunchon.
upper right. I think. Is that
Is it?
no? Maybe.
Daejeon.
I thought it was, but
Hongsu.
If we find one of these cities, we're good.
Hunsun.
Because we're like at the intersection of the four of them.
Jungsun.
Does Street View have North Korea? No, because Google is not allowed to.
Quebec.
Same
Bonghua.
thing with continental China. You'll occasionally get, actually it's not entirely true, you'll occasionally get Beijing and I think Guangdong are
Uh-huh.
like the two cities you can occasionally get in
And maybe like I
continental
think
China.
like a few of the really large cities.
And
Shanghai,
obviously
maybe?
like Hong Kong and Macau, Taiwan,
Mhm.
those are all fine, but you won't you found Daejeon?
ooh, be careful claiming Taiwan as part of China.
It's part of the Sinosphere.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't
yeah.
mean politically, I just meant like it's a place that speaks Chinese.
Yeah. Well.
A Chinese
Yeah.
language.
I mean, it speaks I mean, yeah, they do speak like Mandarin there as well as
Okay,
a standard language.
There's Daejeon. Is that the same
Which
as
is-
Daejeon?
Yeah, Daejeon is
Uh,
Daejeon is probably a different place from Daejeon.
Yes, the characters match up, it looks like.
Oh,
Hangul.
really?
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, good eye. Okay. So
No, wait, they don't quite. No, the lower thing
don't they?
is a bar on Daejeon,
We can-
as opposed to on Daejeon, it's a circle.
Yeah, okay. They're
Yeah, it's slightly
close.
differently spelled. Again, it's a letter off,
Hmm.
which is the same thing as like. It's sort of like, like Barclay and
I think I'm just gonna go with
Berkeley,
where I put it
or something like that.
I don't know that we're gonna find these places. Let's see. Oh, we were over
shit,
in
we
Jeju.
were on Jeju.
Okay, that
We're
would
on
that would explain why we
fucking
weren't
Jeju.
finding it.
Well, that's just a red herring.
Jeju is like, I know actually a surprising amount about Jeju.
It's like that town in Ohio called Blanchester. Jeju is a small island off the coast of South Korea that I believe is politically part of the country. And it's
Yeah.
kind of analogous to like Okinawa in Japan or something like that.
Yeah, also the native dialect of Korean there is divergent enough to be, like, in its older form, to be mutually unintelligible with mainland Korean.
Zona
It's often considered a different
escolar
language.
Reduzca la velocidad. Reduce your speed. School zone, reduce your speed. Okay. We could be in Colombia. Or we could be in other parts of South America, possibly. You know that? What makes you... For a second there, I thought this was Hebrew. And I was very confused.
I mean, Colombia might have some Jews in it.
I'm sure it does, but it just would have been like
Just
a
not
little bit
many.
surprising. Poker.
Oh no, she
I
actually
barely
knows
know her.
where this is.
This is Fusagasuga. I almost called it Fusagusa, which is
Fusagasuga.
not correct.
Sagaska.
Do you know what part of the country that's in, like, map-wise, Cammy? Yo, I thought the guy in this song just said Homestuck. He did not, but it sounded like he did.
Listen, there's a lot of crossover between Vaporwave fans and Homestuck fans.
Yeah, but what part of the country, Cammy? Like, is
Near
in
Bogota, or
Okay.
in Bogota, or near Bogota?
Bogota. Sorry, not Bogota.
Zoom in real
A
close.
pagoda is a Chinese temple.
No, that's
Close
a
to Bogota.
pagoda.
I know.
Down,
Second.
but close to Bogota. Alright, like, put us, like, down here. Get close?
San Cristobal.
Zooming in on your house. Oh,
Zoom
let's-
in closer.
Let's see what Cammy's doing today. Nah,
Let's go a little further south.
Oh, okay, wow.
Oh.
I did not realize there was, like, another layer of districting down here.
Yeah, Bogota is big.
I understand that. I just didn't realize there were... Don't call me a dumb fuck. Where?
No,
Down.
further south.
Yes.
Monte
Down
Blanco,
to the left.
Alfonso Lopez. Puerto Usme. Centro de Usme.
Left.
Left.
This is just like roads. I think I went too far left. Also, Cammy, do keep in mind you're like 30 seconds or so behind us. I'm not getting in Discord.
You're in Discord right now.
I'm
Jay.
just gonna leave the marker here. If she's right, we got very close. Okay, wow, you meant like way down and to the left. That's not near Bogota. We were in Las Cruces.
I guess it just looked a lot like that area. That does happen.
I mean, it just means the crosses, I think. It's probably a pretty common town
I know.
name.
I'm just saying the area. No, I'm
No,
just
I
saying,
was
like,
responding to Lexi, sorry. Stop calling me! I'm in a voice call already! Also, I already guessed, and you were wrong. We were in a different part of Colombia. This looks like America? No, I think we're in France.
Yeah, this is, that's French. That's
We don't
French.
have Carrefours here.
Yeah.
Carrefour. Okay, zoom in on some more signs. Just,
Is this a sword shop?
it's a fantasy
Okay,
book
it's like
and
it's like
gaming
a D&D
shop.
place. Okay.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering.
Cammy.
On the right.
No. It's a stream, not a voice call.
It's games and fantasy books.
Yeah. Whoa. That was weird.
That's actually pretty fucking rad.
You see a pride flag? Where?
I have food now.
What kind of
Yay!
So I might mute the lady.
food? Alright. Euromart.
Okay. Mache. Okay, where are we? We're definitely in France, or at least French-speaking continental Europe.
It is France, yes.
Plants or Belgium.
Chambre de Commerce de Sherbrooke.
Oh,
What
Dessert
is
du
the
success.
what does it
Laissons.
say on the like, what is it called? Like, we got to get an angle on those signs to see what their website is, because then we'll be able to know.
King West.
Chamber of Commerce of Sherbrooke.
The website?
I mean, the GMI say, like, if we could get an angle on it too.
Let me
know what
try
the-
going over here. Yeah, you can
Okay.
you can request to have your residence or business blurred
Oh,
out on
it was.
Street
It isn't up there. South, Wellington South. That's curious.
View. Wellington Sud. Maybe we're in Normandy? The phone
It
number
could-
looks American?
I guess it could be Quebec.
It could
Could
be.
be.
The Sherbrooke?
Yeah, that's
This is like odd combination of what is clearly French.
The sign on the construction on the. Zoom in on that.
This?
Mont.
Montreal.
Ici. Yeah.
We are entertaining the idea that we're in Canada, yes.
Okay. It could be Montreal.
You don't need to be so worked up, Tammy. We could very well be in Montreal. The other place is
Wait, there's a sign there with a number.
where?
See, like right there, right in
Yeah,
front of.
North American phone numbers, two of
Yeah.
them.
Oh, it's got .com.
And that's a .com.
Look at the other one up there, top left. Guest email. Another .com.
Yeah, I think we might be in you said Montreal? That seems pretty reasonable.
Wait,
Or-
Well, just because the thing that said Mont. PR.
Point de pizza.
want the pizza.
Pizza Point.
I want to go to Pizza Point.
I'm gonna go
Honestly, like, I know we're not there, but this looks a lot like freaking Mahoning, which was like the
Cool art
Yeah,
on the side of the building there.
yeah, it was one of the few large cities in the area I used to live in.
Huh.
Large-ish. Is that a Salvation Army? It is. Is it like
But yeah, I was
Army
confused by,
down.
like,
Destroy it.
I was very confused by the fact that the architecture feels kind of like vaguely like some weird cross between European and like North American.
Which is true to how Quebec's self-identity
Yeah.
positions it, where
Or Saint-Pierre and Miquelon.
they certainly think of themselves as closer to France than the rest of Canada,
Wait.
at the very least.
Wait
Yep,
a second.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Canadian
Do you
flag.
think? Oh, okay. They also have an American flag, actually. Or what-
Oh, well, maybe it's an American company?
It could also
What flag
be
is
as
this?
it says.
Toshiba and Lexmark down there.
You know, I'm gonna look up what the flag
Bob
of Saint-Pierre
Pouillot.
and Miquelon looks like.
Equipment
That's
Bureau.
that's the Quebecer flag. Okay, we're in Quebec then.
Oh, okay. Still,
So,
I'm curious.
could be Quebec City too, or
Uh,
Ottawa.
We'll say Montreal because it's in the middle of like all three of these.
Oh,
these
Sherbrooke.
possibilities.
Sherbrooke.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
What? There's a place in
Zurich.
Quebec called Sherbrooke.
Zursk, you got here just in time. We had a Canada guess. Isn't Sherbrooke a suburb of... Yeah, Sherbrooke a suburb of Montreal? Maybe? I don't know.
Apparently not. It's a city way over there.
Yeah, it looks
It's
like
near
it's a bit of a way off.
Magog. Oh my God! There's a city called Magog.
Wow, we kind of whiffed this round, but...
Yeah,
whatever.
but we still
let's
got more than 50%.
do another one.
Who's
At the very least, that
confident?
last round wasn't as bad.
We almost are.
That last guess.
I still can't believe Cammy left because we weren't picking Canada, and then we did pick Canada and we're correct.
Of Montreal is.
She's too
Of Montreal are a good band. Yeah.
Rada. I thought this said Rada for a second.
Rada Hindrun. What?
Rada.
Rada Hindrun. Pardon?
We're not Jellystone.
I mean, I get that, Santi. It's just, is what language is this? Is this? I think this is a Nordic country, given the color of
Yeah.
the street signs. Like, okay, I'm just gonna guess Norway.
I'm thinking Denmark, but it could easily
Okay,
be
Denmark
Norway
works too, yeah.
or
Oh, wait,
Sweden.
it's really flat. It's
Wool
probably
market.
Denmark. Wool market. Okay.
Wool market.
Okay, it's really flat.
Puppy!
Dog.
It's literally... Oh,
They censored the dog's face.
It's to protect his privacy, right?
Wait, it does look like... Yes, this is Denmark because there are no hills.
Okay, but he's not
anywhere.
censored there.
A rare look at a good boy.
I mean, like... That's the thing about Denmark, that the highest elevation above sea level in Denmark is 450 feet.
Aha.
Is that
That's-
the Danish flag?
No. That's
Norway.
That's the Norwegian flag, right?
No, way. It isn't. I am fairly sure. No, that's
What
not the
flag
Norwegian
is
flag. at all.
this? Because it's not the Swedish flag. And it's not Danish, and it's not. Are we on like the Faroe Islands or some shit?
It's not the Faroe flag. Wait, Åland. Let me see if it's Åland. Yes, we're in the Åland Islands.
Wait, did you look that up? That's cheating.
No, I just looked up if it's like, or no, we're not in the Åland Islands. Wait, it's a different color. Wait, what the? I need to look up what the. I'm looking up what the different flag.
No, don't look up the flag. That's cheating. If the New England Patriots get to cheat, so does Shredney. You can look it up afterward.
Okay.
I think we're in like Bornholm or something. Iceland.
Oh, that's
Of
actually an
course.
extremely good point.
Okay, we were overthinking it. I'm gonna say we're in a Kirkju Bayarklauster.
Close.
Boom.
Actually, it's
Boom.
like one color. The thing is, with the Icelandic flag and the Åland flag are one color, and it's the color of the outline of the cross on it. For Åland, it's yellow. For Iceland, it's white.
Shredney,
Yeah?
we did it.
I mean, well, you did it, actually.
Well, no, somebody pointed out Iceland in the chat.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
you
Edlin.
and, Edlin pointed it out.
How to make an oven cry? Put an onion in it.
Man, I want to go to PAX. It seems like it'd be cool.
I would go to PAX sometime, maybe.
Sure.
That would be a fun thing to do one day. Shapes and Forms goes to PAX.
Everybody come to PAX East.
Yeah,
Hang
PAX
out with
East.
my dumbass.
Yep. Yeah. Boston would
Yeah,
be
that would be
more
that would
doable,
that would
more
be
doable
the-
than Seattle.
That would be way easier for literally everybody.
Yes. Yeah, Boston is not that far away.
Although Seattle, I've been to the city itself, and I would love to go back.
I would not mind visiting Seattle at all,
It's-
but it is not as doable as Boston.
Yeah, a bit more of a pie in the sky sort of thing.
I mean, one day, sure.
One day.
one day.
One day.
Yeah. Hey Alice, as our resident engineer, what fucking kind of speed sign is this?
40.
Also, Windsur's saying hello to you.
Oh, wozers.
PAX was a network, by the way.
It was, yeah.
Alice was asking. It is the previous name of Ion Television.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't it formerly like a Christian television network,
Yes.
and then as they gradually secularized PAX, and then finally Ion, And then Ion. Ion I remember because they played reruns of Boston Legal.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is Boston Legal?
It was a show with William Shatner and
Like it's
crap,
Canada?
what's his face?
Might be Canada.
Lots of Criminal Minds reruns.
James
too.
Spader.
Canada is not a spin-off of The Practice that aired on ABC from 2004 to 2008.
Boston Legal.
I was making a joke, Shaggy.
But yeah, also they showed Minds a lot. That show was. Is it still on? It was on a long ass time.
I think it might be. CBS keeps their procedurals on for a really long time. Just as a rule.
Yeah.
At this point, I think that NCIS has outlived all of the Law and Order properties except S.
Wow. Including the original?
Yo, there's like a
Uh-huh.
temple up at the top of this mountain.
I don't know.
Neat.
Let's see. So NCIS.
What the
has
fuck is
had-
this?
What does it say?
Pensween Restaurant Dealol Sasalui Coca-Cola.
Sione.
What fucking
Dealol.
language is this?
Sasolui. Sasolui.
This is
Wait
like...
a second. Pensione is pension. But it means pension in like an older use of the which means something different, I
Is
think.
this like Italian?
Pensione, that's like Romanian or something? Or maybe or
Info 3D
Corsican?
virtual tours.
What does it say on that wall?
Oh, I got no idea.
No, like zoom in.
Shorba,
Shorba,
Salate,
de
de
Vaguta,
Michi,
Vacuta.
Vacuda, Berta, Pescrama, etc.
Mici Prastrama. Ciortate.
Do you know what
So-
that means? Because I don't.
Salate.
As of 2019, NCIS is the second longest running scripted, non-animated U.S. primetime TV series currently on air.
What's the longest?
Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Fair enough.
Wow. Pensione.
There are 17 seasons of NCIS as opposed to 20 for Law and Order, so it hasn't beat it just yet in terms of time
Oh wait,
spent
zoom
on
in
air.
on the big
but-
flappy sign.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay.
Okay, let me see. That shows mountains, which means, oh shit, are we in oh no, we are in like Romania or something, because that's
Yeah,
Romania.
Gotta be.
NCIS has gone on way longer than the show it spun off of.
Yeah, didn't it
Yeah,
spin off
yeah.
of
Jag.
Jag? Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck is
AKA
Jag?
that show that inspired a bunch of military science fiction, because they thought, what if Jag but in space?
What is Jag?
It's about Navy cops.
Navy.
It's Navy lawyers.
Yeah, Navy lawyers. And
Navy
NCIS
court.
is like Navy cops.
Oh, we're like right in the thick of it here. God damn it.
Yeah. Jag lasted for 10 seasons and
Yeah.
got 227
University
episodes.
of London. Probably not London, the UK. If I had to guess. Unless it's for.
Those are
courses
some long phone numbers.
Quite far away. I believe we're in Africa.
yeah.
What's up with the shoe wall?
I mean, it could be like that, people who, want to just keep their shoes somewhere while they do things that require not wearing shoes. Wait,
Could be.
we've got to zoom in on that sign.
What
Not that
sign?
sign, the other one, the something Koyo machinery.
Give me a sec. Making my way downtown. That's kind of like the subtitles, kind of too hard to read. The first sign? The first of what signs?
Oh,
That
wait,
said
the,
loans.
first ally, the bank sign that's to the left. See that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
zoom in.
Thirsk
Oh, no, it
is
just
his
shows-
loan savings investment. Yeah, Thirsk pointed
Yeah,
out
it doesn't
that
show any
they were incorrect. Let's try over here. Like, there's a wealth of
addresses.
signage. We're gonna get something out of somewhere.
Yeah, there's apparent that looks like there might be a website on there, but it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
Dot something. There's dot something, but it's obscured.
Let me see if we can cross the street, maybe. Can I just go over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Oz.com. Joe Fei Catering Services.
It's Ghana. It said Ghana. Kumasi, Gonda.
Yep, okay, we're
Ghana,
in Kumasi,
rather,
Gonda.
sir.
There we go.
Ghana, rather. Not Gonda.
Gonda. That's a different thing.
That's West Africa, southern of the big round bit.
Right.
You know, like
I
right
always
there.
feel bad that I can
Kumasi.
never remember where
Kumasi.
any
Zoom
of
in,
the,
zoom in, and it'll say Kumasi.
No,
right
I
there.
know. I'm just idly scrolling in and out. I always feel bad that I can't ever remember like where the smaller countries in Africa are.
It was a.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Wow!
Holy shit!
We were like right across the street, basically.
Like a few blocks away, but still,
Yeah.
damn. Also, holy shit, there are a lot of neighborhoods in Kumasi in Ghana.
It's probably quite big, yeah.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
Go to Kumasi, they got free shavakadu.
Free shavakadu.
You can probably get
What is that?
avocados somewhere in Kumasi. A reference.
What is Shavakadu?
Free shavakadu.
What does that even mean?
It's
I don't understand.
it's a vine about a Del Taco. It says fresh avocado, but the guy reads the sign wrong. Listen, it's
Oh,
very
free
funny.
Shavakadu.
Yeah.
On the Del Taco, we got free shavakadu.
Free Shavakadu. Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Bally James Duff. Oh, we're in Ireland.
Is that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I just wasn't
Undramain,
parsing that
Bela
correctly.
Shemai Duv.
Shames. Bally Shames Doof.
Bela James Duff.
Irish.
Somewhere this rural, I don't think we're gonna get a more specific
Undramain.
location, but
Undramain.
2 miles from the new inn.
Okay,
I'll
I'm
say
gonna
we're
guess it's
down
somewhere
here.
with a lot of Irish speakers, which means
Ireland.
on the north. No, I'm saying with a lot of Irish speakers in Ireland because that's actually not that common. I'm thinking either up near Galway or on the southern coast.
Sure. So we're near Galway. Okay, we were a little bit farther.
Yeah,
We
not
were
that
in-
far.
Yeah, there's Bally James.
Oh, we were further inland, but we were still in the same area. Yeah, there's
that's
there's
a good
term
point.
for areas where they still speak Irish.
No, Zersk has a good point. It's also one of the official languages, so it's probably like that on all the signs.
I mean, yeah, but it's also worth noting that there's like
I'm not saying
More
you're
prominent
wrong.
Gaelic?
It's just like it's probably legally mandated to also have Gaelic on.
true,
Yeah.
but there are also
Is church like demarcated in any way?
I think somewhere, but
This is
Unless it's,
reminding
you know,
me uncomfortably of where I used to
deconsecrated.
live.
oh, there's a little thing out the.
yeah,
but
that's,
what is
that's
that?
illegible.
Ooh.
It's probably written on this tiny little plate. God forbid you ever need to find this place when you're driving past here.
Oh, you know, it's just the church.
I mean, southeast Pennsylvania is very pretty. It's just like not a lot of stuff around.
Unless you go really, then you're in Philadelphia or the suburbs of Philadelphia.
Or if you go really, really southeast, then you're not in Pennsylvania anymore. You're in New Jersey.
Yeah, but New Jersey.
A fate I
New
would
Jersey-
never wish on anybody.
To be fair,
Yeah,
well, okay,
so-
that part of New Jersey was a fate that no one should wish on anyone. But,
Why do
My
New
parents are
Yorkers
from-
and Pennsylvanians
My parents
hate-
are from Union and Newark.
I don't hate New Jersey, it's just funny, okay? It's not,
yeah, okay.
It's just kind of an inherently slightly silly place.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
Ivy.
Dialect from Newark.
Ivy.
Maisto Prekis?
Prekis.
I have
Vidal.
no idea what language this is. It's like
Oh,
Lithuanian or something?
Is this a
Portuguese.
Finnish? Or no, this is Estonian. Shit, this is Estonian.
Okay, we've done this before, and we were actually in Finland.
I know this time.
I'm going to take your word for it, and if you're wrong, I'm gonna... No, it
Oh,
was
it's
Lithuania!
I'm a fucking moron.
I was
got
like-
confused with the language.
I was like, oh...
Because
I
I
was
was
like,
thinking of
oh, that
languages
looks
with the-
Lithuanian.
Oh, you were right. Who's eating?
I don't think
Or
anybody's
clicking
eating.
something.
Like,
There's a
I-
clang clang noise.
I was hitting the grip part of one of my Joy-Cons against my bed.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's try Impossible
That's
Map. I want to
really
know
loud.
we're running out of time for the day. Let's do this to finish off. Impossible Map. Yup. Okay. Yup. All right.
It's just someone's house.
Yeah. You're right. Impossible Map.
Can we do somewhere that's actually, like, not this?
You don't like these?
I mean,
I find them
I just-
fascinating.
they're interesting from a psychology angle of why would you do this. But,
Oh boy.
I mean, there's no way to guess. You guys got a continent you want to put it down on?
Denmark,
California.
Denmark or California? Okay, well, Shredney let us put us down last time, so I'll say we're in Cali. We're in San
it's gonna be Denmark. I was
What the
right.
fuck?
I was right, fuck you. It looked.
What?
That was the most fucking Danish interior I've ever seen in my life, and you ignored me. You fucking pleb. I was right. I have been justified in this fucking Pyrrhic victory.
Oh, good. Another one that's just somebody's
oh my
house.
god.
Those are
clip
Audubon
it?
prints.
Can we clip it?
We can, yeah, I can do that after the show. This is in Texas? How you think?
Are we sure?
Actually, I'm gonna go.
Ornithological drawings on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are prints from John James Audubon's paintings, I think.
Octoban, bon.
So let's go with somewhere on the Appalachian.
Alright, Virginia. Nope.
Oh
Belgium.
no.
We were in Antwerp.
Okay, I guess.
Alright.
Okay, I guess we both have to suffer.
Yo, they were not kidding when they said impossible map. What the fuck is this? We're just like in a park in the middle of the night.
It looks not even
This
a
is what
park.
you-
This
This
is
is
a
what
compound.
you see before you get mugged.
Just like,
Yeah.
hold up, is this somebody over here? I don't like
That's
that.
Slender Man.
I don't like that.
That's fucking Slender Man.
This is Vermont.
This is what?
Vermont?
Vermont.
You know what? Sure.
Sure, why not?
No, try, Mali. We were in
Bamako, Mali.
Bamako, Mali.
The capital of Mali.
Alright. Again, just somebody's fucking house.
Okay. New Jersey.
Alright.
Just
So
gonna
it's
go
in
with New
Europe.
Jersey, or alternately somewhere New England.
Nah, it's New Jersey. No, actually it's,
Germany!
In,
Fuck.
I think, one of the excluded areas, which is very strange.
Oh. Just some woman on her
We're above
fucking lap.
Scrabble.
We're on a Scrabble board! Bookurban.com.
It didn't even, like...
.com.
Is this an ad? What?
It's an ad for Scrabble.
They're watching hockey.
I say we're in Canada.
Toronto.
Alright, where's Toronto? Not over there.
Toronto is like
Here's Toronto.
right there.
Yeah.
It's near the U.S. It's
Okay, no, Tennessee.
well, we got fairly close. Holy
Beautiful.
shit! Now, had you believed me on Denmark,
Let's
then
try.
we would have gotten an almost.
Let's do
passable
one
score.
more. I'm so curious about Don't Move. This just looks like a regular ass guess.
We're in what is it called? We're in Iceland. Look at
Yeah.
that. There.
Yeah, okay. Is it like,
Middle of
told
nowhere,
us to
Iceland.
zoom in on the TV? I'm sorry, Lexi. We got many things going on at once.
It was hockey, and it was fuzzy.
Well, Lexi said it was a Seahawks game. I don't know. 5 stars.
Okay, let's... This is something that I would recognize if this area. You know what I mean? Okay, we're in a Silvera. Okay, I think this is a Spanish-speaking country.
No, it said don't move, Jane.
Oh.
Well,
What's the worst
we're
that could
still in
happen?
the same intersection.
I turn around and am destroyed by that creepy figure from the backyard guess. I feel Argentina, and I don't know why.
Okay, go for it. What cities are
Buenos
there?
Aires. Well,
Oh.
we were in Uruguay. I was close.
Uruguay. Okay. I mean, at least we're fairly close.
I think the idea is, like, you don't need to move. Like, all the information is right there. But,
Yeah, it's just like that there's subtle stuff there that you would recognize. Wait a second. Okay, I'm going to guess that we are... Okay, this time I'm going to guess Argentina, but I'm going to guess the extreme south.
I want to read this sign. I know we're not
Yeah,
supposed to,
same.
but it's too far away, and it doesn't seem like we can click over there.
shopping center, one of those big indoor malls.
This is like Sonic Unleashed. Warning.
Oh, wait, I guess
I
not.
can't read
That's all
the
in
actual
English.
text, actually.
Yeah, that's all in English.
I need
The
to
Rock of
suspend
Gibraltar.
myself. How could you ever
Wait, what's
falter when you're the rock?
There's a set of signs with arrows.
Cape of Good Hope.
Oh, we're in
Oh.
South Africa. The Cape of Good Hope is one of the most infamous. It's that cape right there. See? Little curve.
That's false.
The Cape
Bay.
Peninsula. We're right at
Okay.
the end, the little point, the stinger. No, all the way at the end. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, okay. How could you ever falter when you're the Rock of Gibraltar?
But I was thinking that we're in the extreme subsphere. Like, it just looks like it.
1.1 kilometer?
Okay, what's that sign right there saying? Okay, we're near
We're in
Osmaniye? Osmaniye in Turkey.
we're in Turkey.
Near Ankara. Near-ish Ankara.
I'm just gonna put us in Ankara though. Okay, we were down a
Okay.
little bit farther south.
We're
That's
way
fine.
further south, I guess. But there's a turnoff that ultimately leads to Ankara.
Besta Laga für ihre Werbung. We're in Austria.
Oh,
Somebody
Okay.
else just hear a microwave.
Yeah, me too.
yes.
Don't know what that was about. Not worried
Yeah,
about
that
it.
would be me.
It's fine.
Art. Wait, how do you know we're in Austria?
Schroeder.os.
It's not OS, it's DE.
That's Germany.
DE is German.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Austria is OS.
OS, where's the OS?
Right there.
No, it says
DE.
DE.
Does it?
Yes. It says .de.
Alright, well let's look over here maybe.
Deutschland.
I was very certain that said OS, but if you guys all think it says DE, maybe I'm just blind.
China restaurant King.
Yeah, it says .de.
Yeah, okay.
See?
I don't know.
Stroher.
It looked like it said OS on the other side. Did I not
.de.
see the Ascender? No, I didn't.
Oh.
Austria doesn't use SZ? Okay, well I didn't know that. I think Munich and Berlin are the only two cities you can actually get in Germany in GeoGuessr.
Why?
They got like weird privacy laws. Well,
Oh.
I say weird, but they're like very comprehensive privacy laws. And Google has only mapped out like those two cities and then a couple other random spots in the country. I might be wrong about which specific cities it is, unfortunately. Schoenberg? Let's find out. Okay, no, it was, we were in
Düsseldorf.
Wuppertal.
Near Düsseldorf and Wuppertal.
I don't know. Alright, well that was
We didn't do too
GeoGuessr.
badly.
Yeah,
That sure was GeoGuessr.
Mm-hmm.
truly, this was GeoGuessr.
GeoGuessr.
Anyway,
What's the neat album?
good night,
cover?
all.
Yeah, we are done for the evening. If you guys would like to support the channel, there are links to do so below the viewing window. I don't really have anything to plug this time, but we'll be back next week.
Okay.
Any of you guys got anything you need to?
I'm gay.
Big nerd.
Oh, by the way, just one last thing. How
Mhm.
long are we going to be on?
Like a few minutes? Why?
No, I mean, I have just one thing to do.
Okay.
Like we're basically done. Gotta.
What are you?
Or alternately.
Alright.
I have my keyboard set up now.
Yes, you do. Trey, you got anything you want to say?
I'm existing and heating up hot chicken. Well, fried chicken. So,
Nice.
just existing.
Nice. Am I gonna put
Good
the
night,
VOD?
y'all.
That was at the beginning of the show. You have to watch the VOD for that. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye!